Aw,
Seems
but imagine that's a good
yeah.
one.
I shake my head at D.
Yeah, it's got mountains in the title, so it's close enough.
You know, I was just sitting here, like, looking at the worship, being like, yeah, we're missing people. Who are we missing? We're missing no one! This is only you fuckers!
Yeah, why do you think you're interviewing people?
That's it. Does that mean Rose is gonna be cryo frozen when we go back?
No.
Hey, on the bright side, we have a party face, we have muscle, we have spellcasters, and we have a ranger, so that's good.
Sometimes we have a cube.
We do
And a
have a cube
cube.
sometimes.
Sometimes there's a cube.
A magic cube.
Flying magic cube.
A sometimes flying magic cube.
Yep.
Yep.
That exploded that one time.
I mean, if it's just a small explosion.
Eh.
Like, no one important got injured.
Ember's important. To Nova, at
My,
least.
my armor got reduced and my battle axes does one less damage now.
Yeah,
Oh,
but that was
sad.
That
that
was
that was not due
well,
to the explosion.
that was not the explosion. But yes, those rust monsters had a little nibble last time.
Yes.
They also
Do you
ate
want me
my.
to do? Oh, sorry. Sorry, go.
I was just saying that they also ate my pan.
Yeah, they did.
We all were sad. Like we were all saying, "No, the pan,
We
not
need
the pan."
vengeance for the pan. Well, we had it, but still, more vengeance.
Okay. Do you want me to read the notes
Yes,
while we
please.
get ready for the session, Sky?
Yeah,
No
that
problem.
gives me time
Okay.
to go get ice cream.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Session started with us at the lake house base. We all rode the tank to the ruins landmark on the map. Getting into view, we saw pillars sticking up from the ground. It was decided to leave the tank a couple feet away with Moth Cane designated as a focus. That way, Jerry can go inside the ruins with us. Approaching the pillars, it became obvious one was gigantic. Each one was gigantic. Asu, Jerry, and Nova figured out that the biggest pillar were hollow inside and possibly covering a ruin. Nova flying above could tell like one had dirt around it that seemed to commonly be shifted around. So they flew down and informed the party. That's when it's realized all the tools are back at the lake house base. And instead, Astu attempted to dig the pillar using his bronze discus as a shovel. Very minimal progress. Ember instead took over for an alternate method and flew 900 feet up and then smash shot down like a mini meteor. It created a big hole, along with shattering open some doors to an entrance that were viewable now, and the dirt poured inside down some stairs. Having a way inside, the party traveled down to explore. Going down was a dark cavern made of stone, wood, and for some reason missing metal parts. Jerry used a light spell to actually see down there, and Ember offered to scout ahead while the others walked behind. And that's when we met a new insect creature that was attracted to metal. It was killed, but Asu got his battle axe damage reduced by one. Being the monster expert, Jerry informed everyone it's a rust monster that consumes metal. Okay. Uh, Social was excited to see if shocking them was effective. Nova was worried about Ember, but they told them not to worry about it. Sasha was able to identify that at least five of the rust monsters were in the cave with us. along with noticing the ceiling was covered in really fine moss for some reason. Da-da-da. Yeah, it turned out from Jerry that the rust monsters you can kill them with metal magic weapons and nothing happens to your weapons. So us two went to his magical hand axe instead. Walking further in, they ran into more rust monsters and killed them. Going, they traveled around a bit and killed a bunch of rust monsters. I'll skip that part. Da-da-da-da. We encountered, uh, going down killing more rust monsters in the southern area. We encountered a spider. Sasha was able to use uh, speak with animal spell. We learned that don't travel down more south because that's where the spider nest is. But and da-da-da. Yeah, and we decided. Jerry was like, "Let's go this other way." We went the other way. Going the other way, us two and Amber jumped, triggered like a web trigger thing. We don't know what happened. We kept going. Jerry informed everyone else so they can avoid it. Then he noticed that there was gas in the room and was like, "Get the fuck out." Astu didn't understand because he couldn't. I guess Astu couldn't hear it. Out of character, I think I was gone when he said it. So we just went back to the way we came. Uh, no, we he investigated. There was a hole in the room with some rocks in there. We left. He yelled back to ask what was going on. Jerry informed him about the gas, and he get it. And now everyone went back. We then decided to go to the main area where we entered and go to a northeastern area. Inside that area, we found another rust monster. Ember turned us too big. Da-da-da. We killed the rust monster, and then Jerry climbed up a nearby staircase that was in the new room. But we saw like a giant spider in the corner, and then us two decided to get closer to the large spider and throw a javelin at it and bounce off the creature and started dissolving the javelin. Professor Lowe in moth form flew up the stairs. Nova and Ember hit it with attack successfully. The spider said something only Professor Lowe knew, so she informed Jerry about it. The large spider hit Astu twice. Once was a critical hit that reduced his armor by one, so he was sad. Then Jerry recommended everyone just run up the stairs now and avoid the spider, and everyone just took his advice and ran up the stairs. We ended up in a massive, plain, empty room, the pillar tall sized room. Investigating, we found a staircase and concrete debris all around us. Nova flew up to investigate at the top, Wayne at the bottom. Astu was sad about his spiked armor from being damaged. Ember couldn't fix it with mending. Jerry healed Astu. And Jerry revealed in moth form Professor Lowe has bad memory. Afterward, he collected some of the rock debris around him. Noah returned telling them the staircase went up 400 feet, and at the top is a massive room with a dome roof that has a galaxy map drawn on it. Plus, it's filled with a variety of trees and plant life, with sunlight breaking through at the edges. Nova believes it's a magical room because it physically shouldn't be able to all fit inside at the top of the pillars because it's not physically possible. It decided to climb up to the magical room, and Astu decided to carry Jerry up the staircase princess style to repay him for the healing. The room looked exactly. The room looked exactly as Nova described. Jerry tried to do a ritual with the rocks, but it failed. So we decided to go back down. We did. Jerry told Astu to go collect rocks from the area where he saw the hole. He got some of them. And then we decided to go out and use real sunlight. But now that doing the ritual again that time also failed. So we decided a short rest outside. Jerry took Astu's brown discus and tried to dig into a new pillar, thinking the rocks we needed were in another pillar, another hollow pillar. And after the rest, a large spider came out. Jerry was able to communicate with it, and it identified itself as the matriarch of the spider nest. We learned, we learned, being diplomatic, Jerry learned the exact pillar that Professor Lowe entered before being turned into a moth. The matriarch said the last time anyone entered it was 5 years ago, though. Then he shifted the question asked about the item for Aurelius' quest. The matriarch says it was likely the moss growing in the spider's nest. from what Jerry described. So he was able to negotiate for some of it by promising not to kill any of the rust monster food that's down in the caves anymore. And the matriarch even promised to replace the cooking pot Jerry lost. But we all had to go down to the nest, so we all followed the queen down to the nest. Also, she informed us in the future to repay them, bring them some food if they visited, but beware, the brood will be larger. Also, additionally, if they clear any of the hollow pillars in the future of, because we also found out like the inside other hollow pillars are robot, non-edible monsters that are in there that are too strong even for the spiders, the giant spiders. So probably we're not strong enough to go inside those pillars to search yet. Additionally, it asked if we clear in the future if we clear any of the pillars of the non-edible things, uh, they would like to. The spiders would like to go live in to expand and go like to live in the one we empty if we don't have any use for it. And the matriarch guided us down. We reached the nest. Yeah, we saw all the rust monsters we killed webbed up in a corner, along with giant egg sacs of unknown number of baby spiders in them. There was a large concentration of glowing moss in the back. The queen brought some to Jerry. Also, along the way, we saw that there was carapaces of the queen herself. I guess she sheds and she leaves like carapaces of her body, and they are fire resistant. So I guess she just grabbed one and then molded it, like tore it apart and handed it to Jerry. Here's your new pot. So you have a carapace pot, fire resistant pot made of spider carapaces. And she handed the moss to Jerry. He did the ritual with the moss stuff, and he collected the second item we require for Aurelius' quest successfully. So now he put it in a container, and we have two of them now. I think it was dust. Like I guess it was a type of dust that from the ritual had happened. Like he collected it in a container, and then we. Us two feeling bad about attacking the big spider left a dire wolf ration for them to eat, and that's how the session ended with us exiting the party cave. Let me know if I got anything wrong.
I must have been very tired because I did not process anything about that carapace pot.
There was multiple pots, and the spider just kind of punched holes for handles in them.
Okay, that's better then.
It was basically just like, here, take however many you want.
Yeah, I had to ask about it too afterwards because I was told there were a bunch of corpses, or like a bunch of dead bodies, and that she poked holes in it that was supposed to be in my pot. And I'm like, how am I supposed to use a bunch of skeletons for a pot? I don't understand.
It was the rust monster corpses
I thought it was.
that they'd piled up, and a bunch of carapaces. But it's fine, I understand. Just make fun of my English. It's not like I care.
To be fair, I was struggling not to fall asleep because it was getting late.
Yeah,
And the night
but
before
Jerry
was
has
long.
a new pot now. Yeah, but Jerry has a new pot now made of spider carapace that's fire resistant.
He has however
Yep.
many pots he wants to have. He can have one or he can have five. You should have a bunch of them.
Well, maybe it'll be good in future for setting up once we've got more people living at that camp base permanently.
Trading spider carapaces for settlement purposes.
I,
Potentially.
I grabbed a full set of them.
Mm.
So I have a little dinky one that you can use to fry like a single egg.
No, those.
Got a
And
whole
then, like,
set of freaking pots.
yeah,
They're just all attached to your backpack, clanging away.
yeah. And the biggest one is like the uh Sinshi's pot from Dungeon Meshi.
Yeah, literally use it as a shield.
Yeah.
Do I need to give you the stats for if you use it as a shield?
I don't think I
Well,
have shield proficiency, so it doesn't really matter.
well, it's not going to be that good old metal from that ice either.
Yeah, so basically we're outside right now of the pillars where the spider horde is, or the brood is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You just gotta
Mhm.
figure out what you want
Okay.
to do.
Okay then, guys. From what the matriarch said, probably we shouldn't poke our heads into any more hollow pillars ruins, because I don't want to fight robots that can basically beat the spiders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think yeah, I don't think we're strong enough yet.
yeah, I didn't think so either. Uh,
Yeah, sorry, Professor. Though I know we know which pillar you're from now, but we don't want to go in there because we can possibly die easily.
yeah,
At least not for a while.
Hmm.
no, she was threatening to run off on her own. So I had to do the whole like, if you run off, I'm coming after you, and if I'm coming after you, it means all these goons are probably following me too. Uh,
As Jared's talking
'Cause she
about it, he
was,
just ends up with a moth on his head.
yeah, yeah. Because you know, once we were going back down to get the pots, she was telling me that you know, her memory in this form is a bit spotty. Uh, she was trying to tell me to like that we should go and do other things and stuff. Look, investigating the pillar. Uh, wound up concluding that we're probably not strong enough yet, and given the fighting that we did in there with the how quickly Oz 2 got beat up by that spider matriarch, and the fact that his gear is damaged now, we probably do want to,
Yeah. Repair that once we get back to Crow 8.
yeah, do a few other things and hopefully find some big, better gear, maybe some new recruits from Cryo, some.
Potentially, or anyone else out in the wilderness. Because apparently that can happen. Like with Professor Lowe, just people about.
We also found y'all found that dragon out here,
Yeah.
uh, and then we keep finding Ember out here randomly.
At this point, we kind of just have to get used to Ember popping in and out.
Wait a minute,
But
where is Ember right now? I look around.
Gone.
of course they have.
God dang it! Of course.
Well, what time of day is it?
Like, I'd say 1 p.m.
So it's
Okay.
about midday. Excellent.
Yeah. Got
Did you
some
just
plenty
want to
more.
say midday?
That was uh, story. Generic fantasy stories always start about midday. That's a joke. But we were waiting for the sun to come up for like because we thought that might influence the moss
Hmm.
spawning on the rocks. So yeah, it would be early afternoon, so about 1 checks out.
Hmm.
Okay. We know that the other pillars are off limits currently, and we have time to invest. We have the tank, and we can ride to the mountains, or we can go to the ship landmark. I'm good with either landmark. We still have the climbing gear from. Wait a minute, who has the climbing gear again?
I didn't need
Kane.
any.
Kane has the climbing gear.
Moth Kane has
Yeah,
the climbing gear.
Kane has it right now. Mouth Kane has the climbing gear. Great.
Also,
Ah,
Hmm.
Kane also has the guns.
King does have the guns.
he has all except for the one that I know Jerry took for himself, which is not good. We have one
Yeah,
of
and
them.
I got the one gun where if I roll a natural one, it gets destroyed.
It's a
Yep,
very good. It's a
but it
good
doesn't
gun
use
though.
bullets. It doesn't use bullets, which is good. You can just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just a repeat thing.
I think Jerry
Okay,
would prefer it if he
okay,
used
let's get back.
bullets but didn't get destroyed if it rolled a 1.
Yeah, like it really isn't even a gun. It's a magic wand in the shape of a gun. Like it was made by someone who had a gun described to them but didn't know what a gun was like, so they just made this instead.
Okay. Okay. Let's get back to the tank and hopefully maybe Kane is out of moss form. We don't know.
Yeah,
Let's go check.
we'll go find the tank nearby and then work out which way to go.
You do find the tank, with the innate guard, kind of just waiting. Um, of course, when you left it, Kane wasn't a mod. When you return, N8 is kind of just sitting, which and Kane is just sitting like in front of it, and like N8 looks at you at your approach. It has been confirmed that your companion turns into a moth at random. It is very disconcerting.
You're telling me? I point to the moth on my head. We got two of them now.
It has also been confirmed that they retain their full full sense of self. I'm gonna go with that instead of whatever the fuck I was gonna say.
Persona?
Like mental facilities.
Yeah.
Anyway. Therefore, I shall allow them to rest on the tank if it's so wanted.
Cool.
That's good.
I will warn that this is my own decision, and other NAs who might not follow this.
Yeah, well, I mean, on the way here, I just smuggled low in under my coat, and that seemed to work. So
It kind of looks at Jerry. I would not recommend smuggling.
right.
You get used to it
Wait a
after
minute.
a while.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I remember we climbed. I remember when we went back for Jerry when he was gone that I used a climbing kit. I didn't give that back to him to Kane. Does that mean I still have it or no?
Do you want to have the climbing kit still?
If you didn't give it back, you can still have it,
Uh,
I'm sure.
I I still have the climbing kit then.
It's just at
Yay!
the bottom of your backpack. You forgot about it.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. I have one.
Well,
You have one? That means you can carry me up the mountain.
yeah.
Oh dang.
Does this mean that Asa is going to be carrying Jerry up the mountain?
No,
Us
I
just
was
from
thinking
Sasha.
carrying Sasha.
I thought I was a Nova.
I'll carry someone.
I was planning on riding the tank for as far as it'll take me.
Well, once it's too steep for the tank,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah. Now, you heading to the mountains or are you heading to the ship?
How much time is it gonna take? Or it's two options.
We have 7 days left, and we do have to be back within that time at the lake for Aurelius to meet up before then. Well,
Yeah.
at that date.
You have to give the tank back before then too.
Yeah, that too.
Yep.
So I think the mountain is more pressing than the shipwreck currently, and we can judge whether to go there depending on how much time left, I think.
To make it to reduce the amount of days, we'd have to start like right here. Like yeah, we couldn't start like from over here.
You gotta like
So
also account for the fact that there's a bit of incline, you know,
Rough terrain.
Yeah, that's
rough
gonna
terrain.
slow us down.
Yeah. My vote would also be
I'm not
to
a calculating person.
Would be, huh?
I'm not a calculating person.
My vote would be to play it safe because the shipwreck, I assume, isn't going anywhere.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't seem relevant to Aurelius's quest at all.
That and also
Yeah.
this is a 150-year-old map.
That
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
It's probably wood and it'll probably
minute.
be degraded.
Wait a minute. We were climbing up there to check the telescope. If the telescope is like damaged how we thought it was, what's the point of going up there to use it if we can't even use it?
Well, in the worst case scenario, we get to the top where someone thought it was a good idea to put a seeing scope, seeing lens on. So it's probably a good place to look around with your naked eye. And we might be able to figure out where the location is for the mountain riddle.
If it's not
And
this mountain range.
Yeah.
yeah, um,
Okay. Yeah. I'm good. I'm good with going to the mountain then. If we want to do
yeah,
that one.
and we could also, like I said, worst case scenario, we look with the naked eye and see if we can find any other interesting places to go.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
So yeah, we'll head towards the mountain on the tank
Yeah.
for as far as we can do, or till it's time to camp for the night.
Yeah. Now, you probably don't get as far as
Yep.
you would want on the tank. For one really good reason. After about an hour, when you are around here, the tank takes a step forward and kind of gets unbalanced. Like it basically starts tipping forward.
Oh yeah,
And I need a acrobatics or athletic check from you all, as it scrambles to right itself without really caring about its passengers.
my face planting in the dirt.
You wish it was dirt when you land in it.
Splash then. Okay.
Yeah, it's more of a very like wet, kind of sticky mire, you know, like what looked like nice walkable kind of grass or like a nice walkable path is just a layer of mossy growth on top of like water and like muck and really swampy kind of thing.
Actually, this reminds me of back home. I should have noticed from the smell of farts everywhere.
It smells fairly alright. Like it is, earthy, but
The swamp gas. That's cool.
I'm using Meyer on a but yeah, no. The tank basically unbalanced because it took a step forward and its leg vanished under it. Like, uh, when it corrects itself and
Yeah.
like stands on solid ground, like Nova is standing in like slowly sinking mud to like their hips after getting up, and where like you can see where the tank's leg has gone under, it looks like the tank stepped down into like something that was almost like about 2 heads taller than Nova again.
Mm.
Is this like one of those tar fields or something? Like, or a swamp? I guess.
Yeah, it's just a swamp.
Yeah. Well, it depends on
swamp.
whether it's either acidic or alkaline. Depends on it's like a bog or a swamp or other types of wetland. But that's besides the point. The ground's very unsuited to large, heavy objects such as our tank.
No, while Nova's giving me that nice, calm explanation while she's slowly sinking, I'll hop off the tank and pull her out.
Thanks. Nova's just doing it to try and focus on something other than being covered in slimy, yucky mud.
Well, that's
And
the
what?
fun thing. You are now no longer covered in slime, yucky mud.
Some of the mud comes with me.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, but I could have done that myself. But fair enough, thank you.
Doesn't
It's a new
Jerry
thing.
have like a decanter of water? Wouldn't that help? Save some effort.
The cantrip, it's fine. It's probably quicker this way, especially me doing it myself as well.
That swamp muck can get real, like bog muck can be really hard to get off sometimes with water.
Yeah,
Um, well, I guess we can't physically go with the tank anymore because I think this whole area is a freaking swamp. This area is a swamp, like blocking our way here. So, are we gonna have to like walk through the swamp?
That or try to find a path.
1 second, I'm gonna put away my ice cream while you discuss what you want to do.
Uh, it is unlikely, but not impossible, that this whole stretch between the two, like inlets, is a swamp. Like this could be a body of water that connects all the way through, but it might not be. If it
yeah.
isn't, there's a solid path at some point, and we can direct the tank through that. But if it is, then we will have to find some other way across.
Yeah, we should probably at least check the area to see if we can find some sort of path. But if not, maybe we should leave the tank. Because we don't want it to get stuck and not be able to return to Cryoworld.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, yeah. Does anyone like know what's usually in a swamp?
Uh, crocodiles, alligators, snakes,
Leeches,
rednecks.
bugs, well, other bugs and stuff.
It also depends how far back in history you go. So,
And other parts of the climate as well. And with this weather, there's no telling what we could get.
Yeah, we might fall
Oh
down
no!
electric
Imagine,
salamanders.
imagine giant, yeah, imagine giant mosquitoes.
Ew.
Imagine
Ugh.
giant rednecks. We run into the hill giants, and they're just brewing moonshine over there. Like, all right,
To be fair, I did not
I told y'all
process.
those.
I did not process Jerry said rednecks initially in that, and then it was only until he mentioned it again that I realized that's what he had said.
yep.
I was saying other other bugs, referring to the leeches I said before, even though they're technically not bugs. Kinda.
Oh man, giant redneck.
Oh
Imagine
god,
that.
I'm dying.
And now, you boys get off my land. No, get your ass out of my land now, boys.
Hey, it's just another source of guns.
If they had guns, yeah.
Uh, oh man. All right then. We'll start looking for like somewhere to pass. Hopefully, go walk the tank up and down this like
Yep.
stretch of inlet, this like area.
Yep. You can roll
Yeah.
me a survival real quick.
Can I do that too?
Anyone can, yes.
Okay. Oh, good job, Astu.
Yeah. So what this is for is basically seeing how much time y'all waste trying to find a path. You do eventually realize, thanks to us to, along with y'all looking around, realizing that there isn't actually any good path, the N8 can follow you in some of the areas. Like you'll find something that feels solid, like you can walk on it, and it's kind of just like a little bit of like maybe half an inch of squinch down from your own feet. The N8 can follow you, and it sinks a little bit deeper, but the tank just kind of unbalances on repeat, trying to follow you. Like there's the odd kind of stone sticking out that it can step on, but it is rare enough that eventually the N8 just kind of stops
Yeah.
following you.
It's better to check just in case. Also, I like our rolls 12, 16, 20, 24.
Very,
Excellent.
very
Well,
multiples of 4.
well, at least, yeah. Well, guys, I don't think we could take the tank, but at least we found like one spotted area where we can like at least we're not like waist deep. We're only like a few inches deep with our feet, so that's
Speak
good.
for yourself.
No, like you're just
I
thinking a quarter range in some places.
well,
Yeah.
I have a ring of water walking, so I'm not sinking at all.
Oh, right.
To
Jared's
be
just
fair,
like,
I was just on the ground helping them try and find a path for the tank, realizing there isn't. I'm just going to fly off the ground and cast prestidigitation on myself to get the rest of the mud off for now.
realizing this is pointless. You're just gonna fly up and be like, screw this.
I was trying to help. Got muddy for no reason. Clean
Well,
it off.
well, Sasha, well, Sasha, at least our feet are only gonna get wet, and the other two are gonna be safe. Lucky bastards.
I can carry someone.
God damn it! Am I the only one who's gonna get wet?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I've been kind of hitching a ride from Nova a lot. I feel a little guilty. So, if you want to be carried as to, you can ask to be carried.
Do you want to be carried as to?
I look, I look at Nova's arms and my weight. No, I think that's a bad call.
Okay, well, I'll be ready to grab anyone if they start sinking too deep or if they get stuck.
As2 says no. Sasha's just gonna lift her arms up, ready to
Carry
be
me.
picked up.
How do you want to be carried? Fireman, princess, what?
Mm, However you pick me up. Dealer's choice, as they say.
I know what my
Okay.
vote is for how to carry Sasha.
Princess it is.
And Scruff?
No. Let me see if I can find it.
I wouldn't be able to pick you up by the scruff of your neck.
Found it.
I'm not gonna do that to poor Sasha.
It would be funny.
Stuff would probably come climbing out of her, clattering out of her pockets.
What were you about to say?
I said climbing. Was gonna say climbing.
Climbing out of her.
God, Sasha, what the-
Okay, well, I didn't know she was using that kind of wallet, but
What?
I'm so glad I'm not the only one who heard that.
Now I'm just confused, but okay.
We're just rolling with it. We're rolling with it now. Let's go. We're
Yep.
walking, I guess.
I've
now.
got Sasha. We're going.
Yeah. You're just heading over kind of carefully. Well, us is having to be. Us is having
Oh,
to.
now she gets it.
That's because
Now
I
they get it.
typed it.
Yeah, I had to. Because the way you, like, phrased it and then stopped and then corrected yourself was like.
No,
Like you.
that was a dyslexia disconnect between the brain and the mouth for climbing.
Yeah. Because you started out, like, saying things are gonna come sliding out of.
I didn't say sliding.
Slimy
Did I?
cat. That's worse.
I, I was like, what does Nova think is inside Sasha? Good God.
So insects
Oh
are on the
no.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Anyway, we've picked Sasha up and we're walking.
We're gonna roll our D100s while we pretend like nothing has been said.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Uh, I I guess we have to command the tank to stay outside of the swamp area for us when we come back. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what
Uh, there we go. But yes, having not said anything almost embarrassing at all, uh, us two, it's it's definitely not easy going. Like even following to the best you can, like solid ground, like checking everything carefully. There are times we have no choice but to like get knee deep in the muck.
Yeah, as soon as we're out of sections like that, Nova will do the whole little thing to get rid of as much as it can.
Yeah. It isn't again, it isn't the worst, but it definitely isn't pleasant. And by the time you make it to the mountains, it is late. And Astu is probably very exhausted because walking in swamp areas sucks. And especially because you had to trek 9, almost 10 kilometers through this bullshit. Like the mucky area is massive.
God damn.
I'm so glad we just did decide to leave the tank there. Even after, well, even if we had found some slight way, yeah, that would have not coped.
Here, just lightly marking
That's
out
the entire
the.
swamp. God damn.
That
Oh,
is the
that's
area
big.
where it is mostly muck and like very loose dirt or layers of moss and whatnot, plants.
How far do we manage to get across? Do we manage to get all across before it would be time to rest?
You have to keep going like past the point where you normally would have gone to rest because
I thought so. Yeah,
yeah.
we're not stopping in this.
Because
Yeah,
yeah,
like you
because we
do
stopped at
find
we started at 1 o'clock.
like the
Yeah.
odd kind of like uh rock or mountain or something sticking up a little bit, but like it isn't big enough for you to rest comfortably. Like it's kind of like you can all sit there on the dry for a little bit and take a breather, but it definitely wouldn't be comfortable for trying to rest there.
Yeah. Okay.
So, uh, and once you get to the mountain itself and get up a bit in the height, that's when you can kind of when it stops being that bad. Like clearly, whatever the fuck is going on with that area, like it also like goes on a little bit up the mountain, but not as bad, right? So this is clearly like water in the dirt doing this bullshit. Of course, the stuff in the mountain is held in place because there's a bunch of like smaller bushes and trees and such. But it isn't pleasant. And some of the drier areas in the swampy area is in the like you have like trees and bushes and whatnot, and that makes those areas more walkable. So Asta has basically been partly like skipping between tree roots and rocks, and partly like having to wade through the muck.
Yeah. On my last
I've been doing Tarzan.
on my
Tarzan,
last field
yay.
trip, um, I was lagging behind everyone, and I literally stepped. Well, it was a muddy path. Well, other things were using it and stuff like that. And I stepped, and I literally went all the way up to my knee in a bit of mud. completely submerged. So yeah, that is not great.
So we reached like a nice area to rest at 7 p.m. at night. Nice.
Yep. Uh, Normally, you probably would have preferred stopping before that, just for setting up camp and all that, because that takes a little bit of time.
Yeah.
But yeah. Also, I'm not sorry because this island setup is basically the island I grew up on, but scaled up. So
Yeah,
I've
that makes sense.
played in that swampy area.
Ugh.
You say that, but people by now has made paths like floating bridges and such.
Okay, then that's fine then. But we don't have that.
You don't.
It wouldn't matter because you can't take a tank over those. Well, it would matter for us too, but
It would matter for us too. Yes.
It wouldn't matter for me, yes.
Asu, who's like probably now sitting down, like crouch, or like lean forward a little bit and be like,
Excuse me while I take off my pants and check if I got leeches again. Goddamn.
Your legs are probably
I
feeling
expect
like
for
really
leeches.
sore and trembly because of how many like differences in elevation and
Yes. Well, God.
as
Can I? How do I check myself to see if I got leeches?
well
Because I know they exist thanks to
speaking
Do
of,
you need Do you need me to help you look for leeches while Jerry makes food?
Yes, please.
I was just about to ask what you're all doing while Asu strips to check for leeches.
I'll help him.
Yes. Is Sasha gonna help Jerry set up camp then?
Sasha's going to see if she can find any animals nearby.
Yeah, you can roll me a nature. As Jerry apparently whips up a real fucking divine meal.
Better after the day we've had. Especially us two.
I think that's the last of the dire wolf meat too, because I only have 5 servings left.
That's fine.
Um, After tonight, it's back to rations, unless Sasha finds something.
Sasha doesn't find anything that will be good for like multiple solid meals, but Sasha does find a bird's nest with like 5 eggs in it.
Breakfast. I'm just imagining that scene from Shrek now. Great. You know what? Sure.
So who's gonna do the singing? To pop the bird so you can eat the eggs.
Yeah, well, I don't think Nova's that bad at singing. Or, well, that high pitched, anyway.
Is the bird there or just the eggs?
Roll me perception.
If you catch the bird, we can eat that too.
Far as you know, no bird.
All right. Well, Sasha is going to take the eggs, trying to be a bit sneaky about it in case the bird does come. She's gonna feel bad about it, very bad. These innocent eggs, but we've got to eat. So she'll scoop them all up and make her way back to the group.
Yeah. Sasha just. Do you bring the nest with, or do you just take all the eggs out of the nest and bring them along? How do you go?
Sasha's
Hmm?
taste the eggs, not the nest itself.
I see. Yep. No, you end up with a bunch of eggs. They are a bit big. Like each egg is about like half a time again as big as a chicken egg.
Hmm.
Thank you, Sasha. We're gonna have breakfast at least.
Thanks, Sasha. It does ask to have any leeches.
Asa does not have any leeches.
Thank goodness.
Hooray! Hooray! I'll start
You know,
setting up
you should
the tents then.
appreciate these
Yeah.
eggs. Gotta appreciate the eggs because, we kind of killed them, I guess, for our own sustenance.
Thank you,
We
eggs.
stole from our mother. Sasha's just gonna, like, offer up a silent prayer for the birds.
Nova's just gonna get started on putting up tents and stuff.
Last two will whisper to Nova. For someone who loves shocking things a lot, she actually has a real respect for nature.
She didn't for the fish.
The fish attacked first, thank you. Can't get attacked by eggs.
Sure.
Alright. Do you want to put the eggs in my chest so they don't get rotten by the morning or something?
Yes. Well, can they get rotten? I don't know, but either way, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Eggs in my chest now.
Yep. How?
4 of them, I think, right? Or 5? 5
5.
eggs.
Yes.
5 eggs. Got it.
I was just gonna ask how you're doing night guard today.
Sasha's gonna go on watch first because she thinks the bird is gonna come for vengeance.
I'll go next then,
That work?
after Sasha.
Just do reverse initiative order.
Yeah.
Yep. So Sasha, Nova, Astu, and then Jerry.
Yep.
Well done, Sasha.
Okay. Y'all can roll me perception checks as nothing interesting happens during Sasha's watch as far as Sasha is concerned.
Okay, I'm
gonna
not
get the
better.
order real quick.
Much.
What do you say?
I'm not much better.
No, I thought that Jerry said something and just kind of vanished.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he did. I've been abandoned. Anyway, I am before we skip off Nova's turn, where Nova out notices absolutely nothing interesting happening.
Fair enough. It's been a long day and we're exhausted.
Yes, I was just gonna tell you what kind of weather you have. Which, is very plain. It's just your hair just kind of starts doing the static float. You know?
Okay. Uh, well, lightning is part of this one of Aurelius's quest with the mountain, so I'll keep an eye on that. And I'll warn as to about the change in weather as well when my shift's over.
You said the static's floating?
The
This
hair's
like
just
static in the air.
the hair's just kind of floating.
The static in there.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Oh, that's a new one.
Yes.
Mhm.
Now, you do have Nothing interesting happening during 3 whole watches where no one sees anything. Jerry.
What do my eyes see?
Ah, I shall send you a message of what you see.
Jerry had a good rest after that dinner and woke up early. Well,
Yeah.
awake more early.
His superhuman eyes see it all.
Has superhuman human eyes with only normal vision. Just lounging around, smoking my pipe, talking to a moss.
You know, normal things.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's what Jerry sees during his watch.
Complete a long rest. I get my raises back. Yay!
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes. But y'all wake up well rested and having had no more interesting than floaty here happen during the night.
Good morning, everyone. So how'd it go? Mm, nothing strange happened, right?
Our
Oh,
hair is our hair still floaty?
Yeah.
Or is that just during the night?
No, it's floaty.
Okay, it's still floaty, great.
Oh, our hair's going floaty. Nice. I like it.
Nova's trying to brush it back into place, but it's not staying at all.
Yeah, it really isn't.
I whip my
Nova's half
hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and
Nova's
forth.
tempted just to throw the hairbrush away, but resists.
that's what the hairband is for.
Eh.
Since this morning, I think we should have the eggs with the one piece of wolf meat I have left for breakfast. What do you think, Jerry?
That sounds probably pretty good.
Yeah. Goodbye, wolf meat. Oh. And goodbye, eggs.
Yeah. You gonna have yourself some eggs for breakfast with the meat?
With wolf. Yep. Mm,
Yep.
Mm.
yeah.
There was a critter
Now,
sniffing around the camp this morning.
What kind?
No idea. Uh, cat had the
was
same
it that
color
little
pattern
creature
as.
from?
Sorry, what was that?
No, I was just saying, was it the little creature from before when Amber fireballed him?
No, it had like a coloration of like that Lo has. Black, white, and purple.
Hi. Oh, no. Cat, please don't. Please don't. Oh. I'm gonna see if my cat wants out so that maybe she leaves my keyword alone. Hi. But yes, it had the same kind of colorationing as Lo has.
Could you tell anything other than it was just a creature of some kind and the color?
Oh, it was looked like it was looking for something, and it seemed very upset.
Any animal it could be compared to size?
It was not information that was given to me by the demon.
Okay.
It is about fox size.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I am realizing I'm missing a lot of information there. Oh well. I'm gonna chalk it up to it being in the bushes.
Okay.
I think we learned the mama of the eggs now.
Oh,
I don't think that would live in a bird's nest. Well, they
Well,
could have
Sure.
ate the mom.
maybe it's not the mother of the eggs, but something that was targeting the eggs to eat itself. And we stole its food.
Yeah, we all have to eat.
Well, since we're well rested, we ate the eggs and the.
Yep.
Could Jerry them up. And my guess is Nova's gonna carry Sasha again because she's the lightest one of us.
Yeah.
If Nova accepts, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Don't worry, Jerry. We got this. We have this thing. We're connected to each other. We're good. I'm up no easily. Well, easily.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna go climbing a mountain.
Yep.
Which of the mountains are you climbing? Because you are noticing that they kind of like are actually like tree kind of peaks, kind of like with full down valleys on each. You can't kind of go from one to the other without having to go all the way down the mountain again.
Ooh. That's bad.
Yes.
Probably the one with the landmark that we're like at the foot of right now or something.
Yeah. We just need to keep in mind that the description for Aurelius's quest is not necessarily the tallest one, but it would be good to look in that telescope you keep mentioning.
And it might be the tallest one,
It might be.
but it's not necessarily the tallest one.
Yeah. We need to find some water that forgot to fall.
I'm sure that can't be hard at all, right?
Is that snow?
If it's non-magical nonsense, it's just cloud formation.
And there should be a pool near the clouds. Is there any clouds nearby? Looking up in the sky.
No, there's no clouds. But you can all roll me perception if you want.
Maybe clouds means something like snow. But, have a look. Jerry's on a roll.
Fucking
Sasha is not.
Yeah. The dichotomy.
It's also the fact that Sasha is the like character that's built to be like a scouting character and the non-scout. Wait, Sasha
and
doesn't
Jerry's got
have
yeah.
fucking perception.
Jerry with +6.
I
The
built
ranger
Sasha
has
as a ranger at her job.
You were like, I'm gonna be bad at my job.
Yeah, it's part of her backstory. She was not that great as a search and rescue person.
Yeah.
Her stats reflect that.
I see.
Why was she picked to be frozen?
She wasn't. She volunteered.
Good for you.
If you say that out loud, Jerry would know that they were less strict in the early days.
Okay.
Because, early days they were still experimenting,
Mm.
Yeah, voluntary guinea pigs.
basically.
Makes things nice and easy. Gets you around a few of the hiccups with human testing.
See. Now, that being said, all except Sasha will notice that there is actually some, mist or something around two of the mountains. It just isn't around the one with the landmark on.
Ah, good. Exactly as inconvenient as it could have been.
We haven't gone up much, have we?
You haven't gone up at all, because you decided to ask that
Good.
before I made you all climb.
Lovely then.
You're right, I should have just
Do
made
we
you all
want to
climb.
try the? Do we want to try the middle one or the little one? If like the mist is around only the little one, and the middle one.
Yeah. If we pick wrong, we have to go up all three. If we pick right, we get to go. We only have to go up two.
Yeah.
Uh, Gut says that middle and top is the correct choice, which means that bottom and top are probably the correct choice.
I see the logic in that, yeah.
50-50 right now. God dang. Should we like flip a coin or something?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay. Flipping a coin. 1d2. One, we go to the small one. Two, we go to the middle one. That good?
Yep.
Okay. We go to this. Was that the middle one, right? Or the small one? I forget.
Oh, yep.
You just said.
I forget. I was just like, I forget what I said now.
His memory ain't what it used to be, or might
I'm
still
trying.
be. Doesn't remember.
I'm getting the. I'm getting affected by the cryo freeze late, like you guys.
Apparently, I'm not affected by it at all. My lowest roll today is a 20.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like, Jared's just like, I'm having the best luck today. So yes.
You're just very excited about your new cooking pot.
Spirit's been lifted.
Yes. Okay. Okay, I remember now. I think two was the small one. I said, and the middle one was the one. So we go to the middle one. Okay, there we go. Oh, dang it.
Yeah. Gonna climb up the middle mountain.
Yep.
Probably a good idea. Now, it is not particularly steep or anything like that. You do find that you might have over-prepared a little bit with your climbing equipment. And where it is steep, you can kind of take the local fauna to help, like the trees and such are, plenty sturdy enough to carry your weight while you drag yourself up a particular rough patch.
I'll just fly.
Or no, we can just fly. That's fine too. It's not like anything is mattering, like you just fly up, who cares? I can fly.
I'm ready to catch anyone if a branch snaps or something like that.
I know, I'm just kidding.
I know.
I thought you were carrying Sasha right now.
Does Sasha want to walk or be carried.
Sasha is a diva, and she would always accept being carried.
Then Nova's carrying Sasha.
You're free to refuse.
I
You're
know,
never free to
I,
refuse.
I know my place in the world. I'll carry Sasha.
I just have to say at this point I am shipping Sasha and Nova so hard.
Others
Bro's
got me
bro's
so
always carrying her. Bro is always the
Like
bro is always carrying her around.
that ship is just sailing. It just chewing away.
We don't have a working train yet.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you get tired carrying me, I could just take a rope and tie myself to Oztu.
Uh, hey, Nova's gentle at least. Us two would not be gentle. You'd be like knocking in the back of the rope, and I'd be boom bashing into things.
Well, Astu's got his backpack as well. But yeah, I'll carry you.
Yeah. So after about 2 hours of trekking upwards, Jerry, the critter kind of comes plunging from the air towards actually I'm gonna roll a d4. Why I make decisions when I have dice, It is dive. It's dive bombing Astu.
I tried to write Nova is carrying Sasha, but I missed out the second R, so it's trying to autocorrect it to carrying for Sasha.
Yeah. So, Astu is being dive bombed by a critter. What you gonna do,
Just
Jerry?
watch out.
Like what? Oh no! Goddamn!
Uh, so Astu, you find yourself jumped upon by a fox-sized critter with big, fluffy, feathery wings, and it's kind of parts of like its neck scruff and like around its tail seems to be made of like a glowing, like fiery material. Like Jared described, it is like a purple, black, kind of white, same color patterning as Lois in the mod form, and like it's glowing softly, and it is screeching in your face, while like it's it isn't that strong enough to knock you over, but it is kind of like doing the whole like batting you in the face with his front paws and like kicking at your chest with his hind legs while flapping
Y'all
at you.
said y'all
Ow!
found
Ow!
some
Ow!
eggs.
Ow! Ow!
Maybe we shouldn't have eaten those.
We ate them for breakfast.
We ate
Goddamn!
all of them.
Ow! 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 Yes, we ate all of them.
Oh,
Ouch! Ouch! Ouch!
It's just a baby. Even before that picture, it was just a baby.
It is a very
I'm sorry.
angrily
I'm sorry. Ow!
screeching,
Ow! Ow! Ow!
very angry screeching baby. Yes.
Babies do screech.
Unfortunately, comprehending languages does not work on this.
Yeah, you need to speak with animals.
those are
Yes. So speak with animals will work, and that's what I'll do.
You gonna cast speak with animals?
Yep.
No, it's the one the most likely to work because it's not technically a spoken language.
Yeah. So, because I think it's funny, I'm going to send CJ general gist and whatnot of what this creature is currently screaming in Asta's face.
I want to keep it as a pet. Like, our character? Yeah. But we probably wouldn't be able to look after it.
There. That is what is currently like yelling at us two while not very successfully beating him up with his paws and wings. It is not very strong physically, clearly. Cherry, what would that arcana check be for, my dear?
What? Oh, I'm messaging you about.
I see, I see.
Sasha, what does it want? Ouch, ouch, ouch. Sorry.
Oh. Oh dear. I feel bad now.
Uh, wouldn't you know that? Ow, 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 Sasha, ow. Oh no.
I'm glad y'all had the great idea of stealing eggs and.
Generally, only birds lay eggs, and
Oh,
foxes
sure.
don't make nests.
Because we were not in a city that had dragon eggs in it.
Yeah, you were just kind of recently in a city with dragon eggs in it.
I'm suddenly very glad I don't eat eggs.
It's not a dragon.
As Nova says that, the creature kind of seems to have like a moment of, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, no.
And I'm gonna need a con save from us two.
God damn it. Check your constitution save.
Would you like to keep that?
uh, no, I will use an inspiration. I have 3 of them, so we do 1.
You kind of need to use at least one if you don't want to.
As to.
As2 kind of topples and goes gadunk on the ground. As the creature spews something that puts him asleep in his face.
Right.
Creature, majestic creature, I'm sorry about your eggs, but we, we'll help you make more.
What?
It,
Okay.
it turns on Sasha and actually roll a persuasion. I need a con save from Sasha. And Sasha's out cold.
So you're just dangling in my arms, now asleep, snoring, cuddled in.
Like, y'all just hear Sasha go, we'll help you make more. You know?
Oh, now she's drooling a little.
can deal with that later. We are genuinely very sorry,
Like
and
after
Nova will say that to the creature.
yeah, after knocking Sasha out, it kind of just lands next to Astu, like kicks some dirt in his face from the mountain, and just kind of curls up and starts making really sad whimpering noises.
Oh,
Uh, hmm.
I would like to make a potentially bad decision.
Oh no, no!
What's the What's
So,
today?
Please,
Jerry, I'm assuming you know what I'm about to ask you for.
Oh yeah, but I'm fine.
Jerry.
Jerry takes a blast of this stuff to his face, and it just kind of like, fine.
You know, two can play that game. I'd take out my pipe and blow smoke in its face.
It like
Yeah. Oh,
stares at Jerry and kind of just like, you've all probably seen an animal when you do the exact same thing the animal's doing to them, and it's just like, what the fuck? That can
yeah.
happen? Yeah. Like, that kind of like just, huh? Look. And then it
Anyway,
just kind of stays there.
I'm gonna shake Oz too.
He's literally just unconscious.
No.
Like, you
Yeah.
can, you get a feeling you could probably smack him awake if you wanted to.
Well, that's what I said I was doing.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I said I was gonna shake Oz too.
Oh, shake! I thought you were gonna check. I see.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
and
No,
check
you just.
are two different sounds.
Sorry, it sounded the same for me. Anyway, I guess shake him awake. He wakes up. With a hell of a headache. Like,
Oh,
it probably would have hurt
oh.
less if you had like decided to drink your actual body weight in alcohol the day before and not drank any water.
Hmm.
You know, mostly because at that point you wouldn't have woken up at all.
Fair point.
I was just like, ow, what the hell?
It's a
Damn.
hangover from hell.
Yeah, get yourself some water. Just don't put your mouth directly on the spout. That's gross.
Yeah, sure. Ow. What were
Oh,
we doing again? We're climbing a mountain, something.
yeah, and the thing whose eggs y'all ate came back and was very angry about it.
Yeah. Oh. I didn't know
And
foxes were birds. That's weird.
I said it's fox sized.
yeah, it's fox eyes.
Foxes. Uh, is there anything we
Can I
can do to help it, or is it just
can I
sad now?
can I try and apologize to it really badly? I don't know if that would be uh persuasion or animal handling kind of thing.
Well, you're getting the feeling that it actually isn't understanding what you're all saying to it. Like, it
Mm.
understood Sasha, but Sasha was using
Oh,
speak with animals.
I'll wake Sasha up. Wakey, wakey.
Shaky, shaky, you know?
Well, I would normally finish the phrase eggs and bakey, but I'm not gonna say that.
Why not? What's wrong with eggs and bacon?
I, I'm not gonna say the E word in front of a creature just in case.
So yeah. Sasha, you wake up with a hangover from hell. But you're awake. And like speak with animals, speak with beasts, whatever, is still up.
Oh, it is. Good.
Yeah,
I thought
it's
it
a
was
10 minute.
gonna go.
It isn't a concentration. You just lost 10 minutes.
All right. In that case, um, Nova, will you put me down?
Yeah, I'll put you down.
Thank you. So, here's my plan, guys. I'm going to go apologize,
Please do.
and
We fucked. We fucked
I may need
up.
to bow and grovel on the ground for forgiveness. So don't judge me for this.
I feel really. Nova feels really bad, so they'll join in too if as needed.
Yes.
I'll go
So
stand over here
Yeah,
in case.
Sasha is going to go within about, not too close, but within about 10 feet of the creature,
So the creature
and
is
she's
actually
just
keeping an eye on at Jerry. Like as Jerry like walks over to the side, kind of like trailing him with his entire head, watching him.
mm. Well, Sasha still doesn't want to get too close, so she'll go with it in about 10 feet, and she'll start kind of bowing down in apology, groveling on the ground. Um, majestic creature, I'm sorry. We didn't know that it was your eggs. We were out of food. I'm sorry.
And whips around to stare at Sasha. You ate my babies? You ate them!
We didn't know they were babies. We didn't know they were like going to
What?
hatch.
What else could they be but babies? You thief! Liar! And she's gonna like need another con save from Sasha.
Oh, well, let's see what happens.
And Sasha's out again.
I wake Sasha up again.
How long does it take Sasha to wake up?
Not that long. It's literally just having to shake you awake.
Creature, where we come from, sometimes not all eggs laid are fertilized for giving birth or for hatching into creatures. Some are just, how do I say this politely, duds.
My eggs! I worked really hard on them. And you're saying they wouldn't hatch? Of course they
Well,
wouldn't hatch. You ate them.
I mean, we didn't know. Okay, can we make it up to you? Can we help you in some way? Can we apologize? Can we, um, h- how can we write this?
Roll me a persuasion.
It's finally a decent roll.
That isn't just Jerry's not Chinese.
Yeah, like that. Y'all found the eggs when I got up to pee, and so my headcanon is that Jerry had no idea what these eggs were. Y'all just handed him eggs and like, could you cook these? He's like, yeah, sure.
Sasha found them.
I think that's
Yep.
literally just what happened. It's like Sasha like wandered off to look for things and came
Found
back
them,
with
gave them
eggs.
to Jerry. And suddenly there was eggs and we ate them.
Yeah, like as far as Jerry knew, like they could have been in As2's like locker box. They keep stuff in to keep it from spoiling. He was just given ingredients and start working with them.
Yep. The creature kind of narrows her eyes at Sasha, and then like it's like, if you're really sorry and you're saying that can you help me make more eggs, then fine. Help me make more eggs. Give me my babies back.
Um, how did you make the eggs in the first place? I'm sure if we could just duplicate the process, right?
Oh my
So
god.
this is how we know that Sasha the Ranger has never been out in wild nature before, and is about to get a very uncomfortable lesson from a creature about how babies are made. That I
These
am
creatures
not
didn't
gonna
exist
actually
back in
give.
the day.
Mm? But Sasha gets given a detailed explanation about how mating works. From the creature's, perspective of it.
So she's just gonna point it out to.
It's gonna scoff.
Are you pointing at me?
That one fainted when I used my gas on him. Hardly gonna make any eggs, is he?
So she's gonna point at Jerry.
Oh no.
He is a bard. Do your bard thing, bro. Your magic.
Does Jerry, would you like to roll insight to see if you can figure out what Sasha's trying to set you up for? Or do you think you would just realize it looking at it? The situation.
No, I'm waiting for to see what Sasha's reaction to this is.
Sasha's
Or
reaction?
well, sorry, Sasha suggests me. I'm trying to figure out what happened, listening for what happens next from them.
From the creature?
Well, from either look, Jerry's just observing. He's not going to jump to too many conclusions because this is a very. This one would be a particularly silly conclusion to jump to.
The creature will stare at Jerry and be like, "Fine. I mean, he did resist the gas, so he's worthy, I guess." It's gonna like stand up and kind of like just kind of look, like more of a like very impatient, like come on, let's get at it kind of look.
You're gonna have to give this beast eggs.
Like, need to find some eggs to trade for the eggs we ate.
I, I don't think so. I think you need to um
Nova's just shaking their heads at all of this, just sighs. Oh, of course. Oh,
I guess the correct term would be taking one for the team.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, Jerry. Oh, fuck.
nah. Look,
You know, we ate its eggs, so we have to give it more. And by the way this beast explained it, you know, you know how creatures make eggs, right?
yeah, I'm a little familiar with the process. Uh, but look,
Maybe it has a human
I
form, like Professor Lowe has a human form.
let's hope.
Or, Jerry, you're very smart. Perhaps you could set up this creature, play matchmaker with some of the other mystical creatures we found, like the dragon or whatever. And who knows?
Unless they can change form, that dragon is bigger than us, and this is the size of a fox.
I think they meant release. Uh, well, that's where my mind went to. But
Hmm.
look, I'm a self-respecting asterisk bard, so I have my monster fucker permit. Uh, but it does require like some level of humanity in there to get the juices flowing. I'm. This is a wild animal. I am not.
That's sentience. How wild could it be?
too wild for me. Look, this meat is a little too gamey for my tastes.
Well, I'm not saying you have to like, you know, just get like a.
Literally, what?
You know how they used to do back in the day with like a turkey baster?
Well, that's what I was about to suggest.
I,
Like, but yeah, sure, go with that phrasing.
I,
Um, instead of throwing Jerry into this uncomfortable situation, guys, why don't we just promise to help it find a mate?
Yeah, that's
Jerry's
not.
very good at talking with things. Jerry's really good at finding things. Maybe he can find a mate for her.
I don't even know where to start. I'll be real honest.
Sasha, recommend Jerry
Can,
will
Sa-
help her find a mate instead, please.
can Sasha ask where their last mate was? And trying to get them to partner up again, maybe?
Um, um, if I can ask, what happened to your last mate that gave you those eggs?
We've broken the DM.
Yeah, Sky's now got a headache from laughing. My mum's just come in to tell me that it's near 11 at night and to try and be a bit quieter.
Okay, I can do this.
How did this happen?
I was expecting that Sasha would be like, "Oh yeah, we can help you find your mate or something." Like not not, not
Sasha, this
going
is
to
on
let's
you.
help make more.
You hoard out the party bard.
Me, not that kind of bard.
My bard's not that kind of either in another campaign.
Ugh, I'm dying. So her response would be that the big snake on the mountain ate her mate.
Was your mate the same species as you?
Yes, of course.
Are there more of your species?
Not as I'm aware of.
You said no?
Not that I'm aware of.
Great,
Um,
we've made this species extinct.
well, how would you feel about us trying to find you a new mate?
It stares at Sasha and then looks at Jerry. You said he would be.
Yeah, but he's not um
Uh, You
up
wouldn't
to
be
task.
compatible to make eggs, so it wouldn't work.
Yeah, as my
You need like a
dragon.
alter. They need like a polymorph spell or something.
I'm
Yeah,
not
as my
that high yet.
so you don't exactly match. So, how do you feel about joining us on our little adventure until we find you a mate?
Mm,
Yeah, maybe we can find more of your species, and and to help you out, we may even be able to get revenge by killing the snake that ate your mate.
you'll kill the snake?
If we
You,
can,
you kill the snake. You'll kill the snake that ate my mate. I will forgive
if we
you if you
can.
kill the snake that ate my mate.
Hey guys, The dragon says she'll forgive us if we kill a big snake that ate her previous mate.
Oh my god, that's way better of a plan.
We'll take that one. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go for that one.
Save Jerry. Yeah, I'll save Jerry with that.
Yeah, everyone is saying that they agree. We'll kill
Good.
the snake for you.
Good.
Would you like to accompany us?
No.
Oh,
Fair point.
I am weaker than mate. Must live. Cannot have more eggs if not live.
true. Okay, can you give me a description of the snake so we make sure we get the right one?
His big snake. Green snake. Very mean.
Big? You said green or gray?
Green.
Big, green, and very angry.
Mean.
And mean. Yes, very mean. Do you know where it lives?
Mountain.
Which
Oh,
mountain?
A tall one. I said
okay.
tall mountain.
Our mountain. Very top of the mountain. Okay.
How big in comparison to? Well, Sasha, ask them how big in comparison the snake is to, like, say yourself.
How
Big.
big is the snake compared to me?
Big.
Bigger than me, like twice the size of me, 3 times.
It's gonna like contemplate it a little bit and then like look at one, like look around a little bit and like spot like a bit of a taller tree, like it's kind of like a pine tree situation. It fairly decently tall for trees that you've seen on these mountains, and like point at it. Bigger.
Oh,
Yeah, so guys, apparently the snake is bigger than that tree over there. So it's gonna be a bit difficult. But I believe in us. I'm sure we can do it. And with our negotiation skills, the snake might just die by itself.
Does the animal we does it have a name? The one we just talked to?
Creature, mystical creature, do you have a name?
What is name?
What you call yourself and what others call you?
Female. Mother.
Um,
okay.
would you like us to give you a new name?
Why?
Because calling you female and mother is not really going to work for us.
But you said name.
Yes, but not everyone. Well, um, I'm at a loss of how to explain things. Um, I'm going to give you a name per ploof, and that'll be it. Guys, Jerry, Asu, Nova, what about a name for this purple thing?
Violet?
I thought you were meaning per ploof as their name.
I was,
Yeah.
but I don't think anyone else would
I was
accept
like,
that.
I was
so-
gonna ask how to spell it. Gonna roll with it.
Blue sounds like a great name.
Per ploof,
Or Blue?
Purpoof.
It's a Pokemon ass name.
That is very Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah.
That is a very Pokemon name. Sure.
Newly named Perploof is mildly confused about the name. It is going to insist that it is not Perploof, it is female and mother.
Female mother per ploof.
So is Perpluth going to be the individual's name or the species name?
Good question. Let me ask. Um, do you have a name for your species?
Kin.
Ken. Sasha's just gonna look around and rough repeat Ken. Yeah, Ken.
Uh, yeah, it's like family. Yeah, kind.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Probably not going to run into many of the others of them, so I don't think it'll matter. Could just use it as both, I guess, for now.
Yeah, since that's the last. She's apparently the last one.
That they know of. It's not guaranteed, you know.
Let's
We
hope
could.
not.
I hope not either. Last thing I want to do is be responsible for the extinction of a species, especially an intelligent species.
Yeah, just
Well,
because he decided to have
intelligent.
eggs for breakfast.
I thought they were like regular bird eggs.
As you say that, animals speak would be animals
Don't,
runs
no,
out,
no.
and it just starts screeching, and like you have no clue what it's saying anymore, but it seems kind of mad.
Oh no.
You get a feeling that if Sasha could understand it, Sasha would be getting an earful right now.
Well,
Oh.
we promised Perpluth to go kill the snake, so I guess we're gonna keep climbing this mountain and try and find a snake. I guess we're in the middle one, I think.
You're in the middle
Yeah,
one. The tall one is where the snake is.
Yeah.
Oh, the tall one's where the snake is. Okay,
we're gonna get
I guess
into
we
the.
gotta. We were
Uh,
looking.
is that good?
Yeah, you go. No, I was just gonna say. I guess we were looking for like the Aurelius quest markers también.
Yep. Which will be at least to the mist at the top of the mountain.
Hmm.
God, I locked myself into like my throat hurting, and I'm mildly nauseous from laughing so much. I
Oh dear.
forgot. I forgot this about CJ, where like CJ can take any situation and turn it into complete chaos. I'm dead. CJ,
Yeah.
why was your first reaction to being told that this thing's eggs is gone to go? We can help you make more.
I was just thinking, we don't have a spell for that. I can't do anything about this. So just watching the train wreck happen.
I was thinking we could easily find another mate, but if it's like apparently a critically endangered species, that's not. I have to do some searching. Or, you know, maybe the dragon Aurelius knows probably more than, you know, who knows?
Maybe we can
Yeah,
ask Aurelius next we see them.
and maybe they're more on other islands. Like he could just transplant one.
Okay. Okay. Does Perpluth want to? Perpluth doesn't want to follow us, I think, right now because we're gonna go fight the eggs, the snake. Oh no, we're gonna do our mission first. So let's do
Yeah,
that. Then I guess come back for Perpluth.
Perplufa does not intend on following you. It becomes very clear that they are not actually going to be following you around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perplex just wants us to kill
Leave.
the snake. Yeah. As long as we kill the snake eventually, we'll
Okay.
earn
Y-
forgiveness.
As you like start leaving, you'll start hearing it make like sad whimpers again.
Poor creature. It's so sad hearing it whimper. If only it were dumber, we could trick it with a rock.
Like a penguin.
Why is it like your reaction being like, oh yeah, if it was stupid, we could trick it with a rock?
Be quiet and I'm not laughing now.
Well, I mean, that's because, if it's dumb enough, it won't realize that it's a rock. So it'll be happy that it has a quote egg, even if it'll never hatch.
Did you not hear the part where it said I can smell it on you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's part of its intelligence, being able to correlate that. If it were very dumb, we could trick it, but it's too smart for that. So our options are limited.
Yeah, apparently to
We've
offering the
learned.
bard up.
Okay, we learned today that we are not supposed to eat random eggs we find now. So that's good.
Or Sasha's meant to properly investigate them and then not offer up the Bart.
Yeah, let's just do
But
some
Yes.
yeah, you could
casual
at least
bestiality on Twitch. It'll be fine.
you could at least offer up the Bart to something more humanoid.
Why?
Yeah.
Why is everyone including them for
Sasha,
offering up
no
the
more.
bards?
Sasha, no more whoring out Jerry unless it's a humanoid creature. Okay.
What do you mean? It was to save an endangered species. It's a noble sacrifice.
It genetically wouldn't work.
It
That we know of.
wouldn't
We
work.
don't have proof of that.
I'm glad I get to say in this.
Are we having this discussion in character or out of character?
I'm picturing
That's
y'all
what we're
having this
having.
while walking.
That's
Yeah,
why I'm
so
having to ask.
just talking in character.
I don't think I'm ever going to see you the same way again, Sasha.
Hey, I love nature.
You know, animal husbandry isn't a literal term, right?
Right, it's called animal handling. You handle that.
Oh, good God.
I,
That's we're continuing up to the mist. I'm not listening to this no more.
I, to try and be quiet. I've had to shove my hand across my nose and mouth, and I've got saliva all over my hand now to try not laughing.
Well, you don't have to drool just because you're that into it. I'm fucking dizzy
Guys,
here. I'm not sorry.
you should be sorry.
Anyway, you're walking up the mountain.
We're walking.
And we're
We're walking. And we're walking.
anyway. Once we get, what I was trying to say earlier, was once we get back to the other mountain, we can have some like old school barbarian comic book adventures. You know, fighting the giant snake. We need a well, Oztu's already shirtless too. He needs to just be like waist deep in water, holding a sword over his head. Uh, and we have Sasha right here. Sasha can just like lay in his other arm, just flopped over, uh, arm across her head. The damsel being in distress.
I don't think my outfit emulates wizard robes that well.
Yeah, he could be the. Or he could have been like the dark sorcerer. Yeah, we need a lot more black makeup for your eyes for that one though.
Yeah, need a lot more eyeliner for that.
I feel like I'm about to puke from laughing. Alright. mountain y'all go. It is a bit of a steep trek. It takes you a little bit extra time, but eventually you make it up to where the misty areas are, and after searching about a little for a bit, you do find a pond with some lily pads and what looks like a kind of lily pad buds and such. And it's kind of really nice, peaceful. It's a very tranquil area. Like, you do just being there, you find yourself relaxing.
Neat.
Okay. Find water that forgot to fall. There should be a pool somewhere near the clouds.
Yep.
Wait until after lightning or during lightning. During is more exciting.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we want to skim the film off the top and take
Um,
this.
I'm not sure how literal it's being by skin.
No, it's just like a film that develops on top of some liquids.
You know, we have no clue what this weather can do. Sometimes it can just might just make actual skin.
Oh yeah, like hair skin, just like
Yeah.
with a nipple in there and belly button.
Not what I was imagining, but okay. Is there any sign of lightning?
No.
Is the static still up in her hair?
Yeah.
What time is it?
Like 1 p.m. thereabout. You've also noticed by now that the weather switches at almost exactly like 1 a.m. every day.
Yeah.
So, uh, guess
So,
we have to camp out here for a bit.
yeah, I would say set up camp. We go scavenging or uh gathering for like food or anything else about, and not take those types of eggs if we see them again, and be ready for having a late night or have a nap beforehand. Because it probably will lead into lightning because the static.
Yeah, but we
Well,
don't.
more than likely, we're gonna have some sort.
We don't need to go there while it's storming.
Yeah.
You'll just camp out. Sasha will search for food, you say? Avoiding eggs this time?
Yeah.
I will also
Yes.
look for stuff like that, but that's
Yeah.
not bird food. That's not eggs.
Mildly
I also
traumatized.
wish to help hunting.
And can I get some nature and some survival rolls, please?
I'll go nature. Better at that one.
Yeah.
You both or one of them?
Either one of them is fine. Basically, come down to what you're doing, like nature, like for scavenging and such. Survival would be tracking wildlife if there is anything to hunt. You do find some mushrooms, some root vegetables of some sort, like basically like roots of plants that you think are edible. Nuts, like various things like that. Like it is not very hard to feed yourselves in this area because it is fairly lively in the way of plant and fauna. It's just kind of a matter of bothering to look for it, right?
Is that just enough to keep us fed for today, or enough for rations for other days?
It's not enough for like full rations for y'all for another day, but it is enough that you don't have to look for breakfast in the morning.
Okay, thanks.
You do also find some a different kind of eggs, like regular by size, smaller eggs than chicken eggs in a nest. But I'm going to go ahead and assume that none of you feel like taking more eggs today. When you find them.
Mm, not after this. Yeah, no.
No.
Nah.
So you do find yourself well fed on various kind of nuts, berries, roots, and such, and potentially mushrooms if you would like to do that.
No, that's like the easiest survival rule in the world is don't eat the mushrooms.
Can I do a check to look at the mushrooms?
Sure.
Not doing anything, but yeah. What would you like me to roll for that one?
Yeah, you can roll me nature, history. No, not history. Nature. Actually, no, roll me nature over history or survival.
You know what? You're letting me do history. It's the best one.
Historically speaking, eating mushrooms that you don't know what do is a really bad idea because they can look like something edible and be super toxic.
I don't. I know that. I don't need to roll for that knowledge.
No, that is what you get
What
out of it. You have no clue what these mushrooms do.
Okay, Nova was just wanting to know if they recognize them or anything, not to actually eat.
Yeah, they look just like mushrooms that you've eaten before.
Okay. Yeah, not eating them though.
You sure? I mean,
Those
they look.
mushrooms touch my pan.
And I think that way we're guaranteeing that Nova's not eating those mushrooms.
Sorry.
Yeah, not eating them.
I fell asleep at 10. And I didn't see a message.
Oof. God. I am having to fight to not start laughing again. I'm sitting here with tears in my eyes, having laughed myself silly. See,
Jerry makes some good food though.
Jerry makes some
Good
really
food.
good food from the roots and such that you found. You find that one of the kind of root vegetables you find actually tastes very similar to potato, but like it has more of a kind of carroty texture when boiled
Oiled.
or fried or whatever. It reacts more like carrot to being heat treated, but it tastes like potato.
I was gonna ask, what kind of Philistine do you take me for? You think I can have these rolls have it boiling my food?
Mm.
Uh,
Properly
I love.
boiled food is good.
I love how long the bit of Jerry's cooking is actually working out. It's just keeps happening and it's not stopping.
Yeah, my cooking rolls have been pristine. I think my lowest was like a 23 or something like that.
And you rolled it while cooking for low.
Look, we don't need to talk about it. In my defense,
I
she
swear
gave
this
me
Jerry.
jerky and like hardtack.
Which are you?
This Jerry must have went to cooking school or something.
But yeah, no, you get yourself a good meal with leftovers for the next morning. Is there anything you would like to do, or some of you would like to do, that isn't offering Jerry up as a sacrifice to the wild animal?
Well,
No, it's my only plan. Since that's off the table.
Wait, what?
That was a joke.
Oh, How long do y'all think it would take us to get down and back to the other mountain?
Reaching the top of this one to like halfway was like 1 p.m. Right? Like it took us to
Mm.
get here 1 p.m.
Yeah. If we didn't
So
have to camp
calculate
out, we could
that.
probably we'd get to the bottom about lunchtime
Mm.
tomorrow if we do our whole sleep thing and stuff, yeah.
And you can go down a mountain real fucking fast if you want to.
Yeah, if you want to, but I don't think it's steep enough for me to use Featherfall, but it's not low enough that we could easily just walk down. I'd
Mhm.
think. So I don't think we're gonna fall. Hopefully down.
I was thinking you could roll down.
Well, that's what I was meaning by fall there, but yeah. To end up with mud and sticks and all of that everywhere and hurt.
Yeah, sticks and stones can break your bones.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
but
yeah.
a word.
Yeah, yeah, and we don't have proper medical care out here.
I see, I see.
You say words will never
We just
hurt
gotta
you.
hope that.
That's only because I didn't take vicious mockery. And also, you were saying you were literally in pain because for laughing from thinking
I
slash.
did not say anything about words not hurting. I stopped before that. I know better.
Okay. Okay. We're camping and we gotta hope that at 1 p.m. today we get lightning. Please let there be lightning today.
You gotta hope it starts lightning during 1 a.m., huh? During this night.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Is there anything you would like to do with the rest of your days? And now that you've scavenged for food and fed yourself?
I will do my best to recount one of my stories I knew about, a Conan the Barbarian type story.
I see.
Oh man.
Yeah. Do you want? I was going to say that or performance.
Well, I remember it. I'll do both to see how well I tell the story. I don't do a great job.
I'm confused. Was it that thin or was that thin? I'm confused now about the story.
I'm. Well, what ends up happening is like telling the story as a summary instead of like actually telling the story. Like I remember the events, but not like the way it was written.
Yeah. You're summarizing it basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah I know. Are you all gonna have have some night guards today?
Of course.
Yeah, we do our usual.
Yep, same rotation.
See the usual.
Yes.
Same as last night.
Same procedures every.
Yep.
Oh.
So I guess Sasha's first.
Whoa.
Wow. You know,
Wow.
that is very fitting. It is so fitting, in fact, that I will offer you a alternative. A offer. A deal. I don't know what you want to call it. I'm gonna send you a message, CJ. And you get to pick between two things. Because that's impressed I am that you're finally rolling useful for perception.
Yeah, Sasha's not very perceptive. No matter how much she claims to be.
Here. There you go, CJ. That's my offer for you. Nah, mind you, I'm not telling you what I rolled.
It's okay.
Oh dear. Hey, CJ, for no reason at all, I need you to
Yeah.
roll me a d6.
A D6.
Yes.
Alright.
Thank you. I'm just gonna write down the weather right now. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
This is weather.
What's the worst that could be? Like a tornado?
Don't say that.
Oh man. Hmm.
I, this is a summary.
What do you think it's gonna be like, Nova?
Don't know. This weather's so random. We can never really tell.
Right. So, Nova. Around 1 a.m., as expected, the weather changes. And you don't really have to wake anyone for this. Because they kind of wake by themselves, whether they want to or not, including Sasha, who had, not been asleep for very long. And so you all get to witness as rain kind of just starts pouring down, like massive amounts of rain, like just a heavy curtain of rain. But the ground doesn't get wet because the rain evaporates when it's about 3 feet off the surface of the ground. Just, you see the drain, you feel it, like it hits you, but before it hits the ground, it just gone,
And the rain refusing to fall.
Yeah. In
For
addition to
gain.
that, there are storm winds that sounds like humans screaming. There's lightning striking repeatedly in the same spots, including a couple that's hitting the pond. And the reason why you all woke up isn't the noises or the lightning flashes, it's the fact that you all feel restless and kind of, when it just feels that kind of off, like you're just kind of feeling really restless and unable to sleep. Because this is a weather result for today.
Ah, fuck.
Now, speaking of lightning striking the pond repeatedly, you are watching as, with each lightning strike, the water lily buds starts blooming into big, beautiful white flowers. What y'all gonna do?
Uh, the quest that we know of, there's supposed to be like a liquid forming on top of the puddle, the pond, right?
It says white
Like a
skin.
steam.
Maybe it's meaning flower petals once the flowers have done something.
Okay.
Because lilies are white.
Uh,
It's also the first time you've seen
okay.
water lilies bloom.
Yeah. But, yeah.
So, you're watching like the lightning striking the pond and just kind of, notice like just dancing along the surface that it does when it hits water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like strike. Entire pond is just covered in lightning. It goes a little bit strike and it just happened again.
Yeah. God dang it. Okay, everyone, we can't sleep right now, and that horrible screaming, it feels like I'm in a horror movie right now. So, what the heck are we gonna do right now, guys?
It sounds like a horror movie as well, not just feels like it.
I'll go back to bed.
Jared's like, I don't
I
give a fuck.
literally
I'm
think you
gonna
can't
toss
sleep,
and
bro.
turn. I'm gonna try. I know.
Well,
You can manage to go back to sleep. It just you don't sleep very well, so you don't wake fully rested.
yeah. I once it's my shift's over, I am going to wait, where is it? Drink plenty from my tankard of plenty and try and hope that'll help me get back to help to sleep. Might not be good quality sleep, but it'll get me to sleep.
Are you saying that you would like to roll a con save to see if you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am trying to get myself at least a bit tipsy so I can sleep better.
Yep. You can roll me say another one. I'll say if you get under like 11, that's when you fall asleep. It's just a matter of how placid. There you go.
There we go.
You didn't have to drink yourself stupid. You just had to drink a bit more, you know? And out Nova goes. Now, us two.
Yeah.
Your perception check is going to have to be made with disadvantage because of the noise and whatnot.
Okay then. Disadvantage.
Yes. Well, at least you didn't get a natural 1 because of the disadvantage.
It would have been normal. Yeah.
So, no. You notice absolutely nothing untowards other than the fact that, the weather is being really spooky.
You're just trying to cover your ears to stop the screaming.
Yeah. My head.
Yep. And your shift passes with nothing more remarkable happening than the weather being weathery. And you can awaken Jerry for his shift.
I wake up Jerry.
Sorry, I'm mostly awake. Uh,
There's no way. There's no way.
I will remain
No, don't get
below
my-
the 3 feet of water, like the 3 foot limit. Just like lay out next to the fire.
Yep. Avoid getting drenched.
Yep.
You can roll me a perception check with disadvantage. Yeah. No, nothing remarkable happens. The storm continues onwards into the morning hours. So, even after everyone has had their really crappy rest, it is still ongoing. And the pond is now like having like 6, 7 really like big white lily pads, like lily flowers. I mean,
Does it look like it's
So do
covering
we?
the pond enough for being classed as skin over the top of the pond?
depends on how much you would consider it needing covering for it to be considered skin on the pond.
Mm.
Because it just says there may be a white skin floating on top.
Hmm. I don't know.
The instructions were we're supposed to grab some of it, but not too much of it, but no meaningful amounts. Is that correct?
No, not for this one.
No.
This one was just leave the water.
Yeah.
Leave the water. Okay. You want me to grab some lily, the white stuff?
Sure. While we were in the spider lair, I grabbed this jar to put it in. So just fill that up, I guess.
Yeah.
She's gonna try and fill up the little container with the white lily pads things.
I'm
That's the
gonna
film.
go into the pond to grab the lily pad.
Don't go in it. It
No,
might be
because we're not supposed.
electric.
No, yeah, we're not supposed to like go in it. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and slowly like put it into the jar, the lily pads, the white stuff.
No, like the lily flowers. They're like out in the pond. You know. That's what I'm saying. Like, are you going to go out into the pond to
Uh,
try to grab him?
I think I'm gonna have to go into the pond, guys, to grab them.
Oh,
I
good luck.
didn't
It might
take
be
mage
tingly.
hand. Eh. Oh well.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Is anyone else? Any of us are resistant to electric stuff?
I point to Sasha.
Sasha.
Yes.
Sasha, would you like to go into the electric water, perhaps?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's no reason for me not to. Not only am I resistant to lightning, but I also don't need to breathe. So if I happen to fall under the water, I'll still be fine.
Okay. Want me to tie a rope around you just to drag you back in case for emergency?
And it
Yes.
yeah, and it shouldn't be electrical conducting that rope, so we're good. It's not metal.
Okay. I will tie a rope to Sasha.
Yep. So you tie a rope around
Hand her the
Sasha.
container to go collect the lilies. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Jerry just over there, like, ah, yes, I shall watch the show. You know,
Guy, how much of a headache do I have this morning?
you mean considering the noise and the fact that you're plastered?
I was, not currently.
True. Like, on a scale of none to holy fuck, turn the sound down, it's holy fuck, turn the sound down.
Okay.
Now, just for funsies, would y'all like to roll me a d12 each? Oh, good. I was starting to get worried that Sasha was going to get struck by more than more than two lightning strikes.
Oh,
I basically decided 6 and below was lightning strike.
but I'm just chilling on the side.
I said, how many lightning strikes does Sasha suffer?
Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah, you're fine.
I misheard.
You're good. It is 12, 17, 27 damage halved.
That's what, 13?
13, yeah.
14?
13. Plus another 24 halved. Before you manage to make it out of the pond with one lily flower.
How are you doing?
What do you mean, how am I doing? I got
You got
struck by lightning twice, but I was made for this type of stuff. It's exhilarating,
still
even
got
if you're
hurt.
Yeah, but anyway, it really gets the heart pumping. You know?
We don't want it pumping so much you have a heart attack.
Well, I'm okay for now. I'm only hurt.
I'm not surprised the person who likes shocking stuff is okay with being shocked themselves.
You're not
Yeah.
surprised? I am finding myself a
No,
little
no, I
shocked.
said good God.
Alright, as to I got this thing. I was only able to get one though.
Yeah.
How many do we need?
Uh, Jerry, how much did we need again? I'm confused.
It doesn't
We only need like
say.
Yeah, the red like the instructions don't say. Just
Take
plates.
Yeah, take the skin, leave the water. The water worked very hard to become water. I guess I can try and fly and put some more in the jar thing without touching the water.
I'm gonna try to fly above to grab some more.
Yes. And not touch the water.
Well, considering the fact that you can see where the lightning is striking and whatnot, you feel a little static, like you feel a little ozoned by the time you get back, but you are unhurt when you
Okay.
land after
Good.
grabbing however many more lily pads you would like to grab.
Do I make it 5 so we have 6 of them? Sounds like a good number.
I'm good with 5 or 6. I think would be good. 5's enough.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll just grab 4 then.
Yeah. Grab another 5 lily pads easily, taking absolutely no damage.
Okay.
And no one would probably look at Sasha or care much that you could have done this from the start and Sasha didn't have to take damage.
I was waking up with my hangover.
It's not every day I get a chance to be struck by lightning. Perfectly okay with this experience.
I'm a little more surprised with how heavy the rain is that she can't even fly.
It's not comfortable. They're very wet, if you put it that way, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I've been in hurricane rain. It hurts walking.
It's not great.
It's fine. I was into that thing, you know.
Oh well.
No, it's Sasha that's into that.
Right, my apologies. Sasha's the one that's into pain, not Nova.
It's the other half of the ship.
Mm-mm.
Sasha isn't into pain, just lightning.
That comes with the territory.
Yeah, but that's not the part she left.
Sasha, you're into some pinky shit.
Oh,
Well, that's 3 items down, so that's good. We got access to 3 books or something in the future. Nice.
yep.
Do we want to go down now and go to the big mountain, or
Yeah,
do
we
you
should
think we should try and get to
probably
a real?
we should probably try to pack our stuff and get out of here.
Yeah, we should be able. The morning, we should be able to get to the base of the mountain by lunchtime, roughly.
Yep.
So then we can maybe get a start up the big hill, but probably won't make it the full way up before we have to camp.
I also remember that it takes you a good 6 hours to cross the to where you've left the tank.
No, we're going back down
Oh,
like here, and then we're going to go
I
back up
know,
again.
but you have 5 days left of the quest.
Mm.
Okay.
So down. To. And then how long did it take the tank from like here to get to the pond?
So, it took the tank about an hour to get there, and about 2 hours from the ruin to the pond.
Okay. So if we keep on schedule, it'll probably take about 2-3 days to get back to the tank. So I think we've got time to go to the telescope, but not the ship.
Yeah, we also
If
do
we're
not have
going
time
to
to go
avoid-
get the tree stuff.
Yeah, that
Yeah, we
too.
can't do the tree stuff either. We can't do
No.
the tree thing anymore.
Are you sure?
We won't have
Yeah.
time unless
Wait,
the
you
tank goes real soon.
Like, if you
the
go...
tank should
So good.
the tank should be able to take us to, well, on foot. We
Because
were
we would
able
have
to
to get
travel
back.
a hill to Cryo in a day.
Yeah, but how long do you think it will take us searching the walking forest to find what we need to find, and then come back to the lake within less than 24 hours?
Your
That's true.
big question is just if you want to go to the telescope or if you want to do the other quest. That's basically what you got to decide on.
Yeah, but
The telescope
one
isn't
of these
time
is-
limited.
yeah, I was about to have that in
Oh.
character.
Sorry. My apologies. Forgive me, my love.
Well, no, I won't say it because it's already been said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, it does seem like I still don't know how trustworthy this Aurelius guy is, but if he has potential information or other trade goods, we should probably do that first.
Yeah. That would probably be
So
better
get
to
down.
try and chance going for it.
Yep.
So we're gonna get down here. We're gonna reach the
Yeah.
bottom. We're gonna go over here,
Yeah, we'll
take the
probably
tank,
get.
and then go to the forest.
Yeah, we'll probably reach the end of the swamp by the time it's camping for the night again, if we make good time.
Yeah, and if we're willing to go with a little less sleep, we could get the tank to take us all the way back to the house. 'Cause like, say we get back to the tank at like 7 again. 3 hours it gets us back to the house. It's 10 at night, but we don't have to set up camp.
Yeah, and we don't have to walk that little bit on the tank as well. We can just ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that saves us
Let's do that then.
energy. Yep.
Yeah, let's do that then. Yeah.
Now, as you all can probably imagine, trying to cross a marshy bog during a lightning storm is interesting.
I'm carrying Sasha again.
You can all roll me d100s, all of you.
I'm the only one who's actually in the water, which sucks.
I am in contact with the water.
Yeah. And Nova and Sasha are trying to cross it without knowing where the lightnings are striking for, some of this. Right. I am going to need you all to roll me a d12 each. I'm just missing Nova now. For the d12.
I was just working out how to spell Aurelius again. So I was needing the thing.
Wow. All right.
We have numbers.
Yeah. I need a dex save from Jerry and Nova.
Huh.
Oh dear. Great.
I hadn't used one yet this session.
I'm
So.
gonna use lucky.
Yeah. Cool. So Astu does not get a dex save because he's actively working in the walking in the marsh. Jerry gets one because he's on the surface of it, and Nova gets one because they're flying. So Astu, you are going to take a grand total of 30 lightning damage, while Jerry and Nova takes half of that, and Sasha, being carried by Nova, takes half of half. Because resistance.
Wait, so how much damage was it?
It's 30 you're taking, but you're halving it. Both you and Jerry are halving it because you avoided it.
Okay, right.
And Sasha gets half of that again because lightning resistance.
Ow.
Huh? But that is all the damage you take on the way back to tank.
Mhm. That's good then.
Keep your mechanical full. I want to be healing you because you're blowing yourself up.
When you make it back to the tank, N8 is going to look at you all and then the weather and be like, would you prefer riding within the tank? There is no view.
Why didn't we know that was an option before?
I don't know, you've been using it to transport goods within his backside before, so.
It doesn't seem like a comfortable ride. I mean, this isn't that much better, but I'd rather. I don't know. I'd rather get rained on than be like stuck in the metal box.
That's a good point.
You would rather get rain and lightning down than stuck in a metal box?
Sasha will go inside the metal box.
No, actually, yeah, it'll be insulated because the electrical stuff should be insulated inside. So we shouldn't get electrocuted with it if it gets struck.
There. If you can breathe inside of there.
Yeah, breathing within the box is perfectly possible. But either way, the N8 and the tank will bring you back to the log cabin by the lake when you tell it to. And to a large degree, the N8 is kind of like guiding the tank around to avoid the worst of the lightning strikes, which I'd say about 15 minutes to your calculation of how much time you were going to take getting there.
15 or 50?
1-5.
Okay.
I know. Horrible.
That's fine. That's just like traffic.
Hmm?
Yeah, I should have the
We're traveling through the forest on a tank. There's just like a deer just going as slow as possible.
When you make it back to the log cabin, the N8 is going to look at the party. I am going to have to bring the tank back to Cryo. We are running out of battery.
Uh, all right.
So for the record, it only takes about an hour to get to cryo from where you're at.
Well, at this level, you can swap for
I'm saying.
Would it be possible that you go in the morning so we can come with you?
well, nice.
Because that'd be a much longer trip if we're not on the tank.
Are we just gonna have to ride the tank back to cryo so it can charge and we can sleep at cryo?
I could.
The only
Yeah.
iffy thing about that is the moths might get zapped.
Mm.
Like I think I'll chill over here for the evening. If y'all want to go back, then maybe like if some people want to go back, they can get a new tank tomorrow to finish this part.
I was just thinking if we were walking over there and they left this evening, then it would take longer for us to get over there. But if you think it's probably a better idea we stay here for the night, then probably should.
Like in terms of time use, going back to cryo right now would be the better use of time. It's just like I said, I don't want to.
No XP.
I don't want either of our mods to get zapped by a turret because they flew too close.
Oh,
And
okay. I didn't hear you about the muff part. It didn't come through
yeah.
for me. Okay. Fair point then.
Which is why I said, like, if some of y'all want to go back and sleep in proper beds and all that, that's fine. I'll stay here with mods. And if y'all can, someone could potentially order more supplies be delivered here, and then we can take the new tank over to the trees, walking forest.
That
I'll,
probably
I'll go
sounds.
because I have to. I'll go because I think I also have to fix up my armor there. So I'll go.
All right, Cryo might have the facilities to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go with you as well. Make sure you're not on your own.
Well, as you're discussing your options, Moth Kane stops being a moth.
Oh.
You know, so that he can shove all of his equipment, like all his guns and whatnot, on Jerry.
Yes, please.
Ah, sweet.
Give Jerry the guns.
And he will offer to go back to cryo, or rather, he's gonna basically very heavily imply that he's gonna go back to cryo and get frozen before he turns into a moth, so that hopefully he can wake up when someone has found a way to demoth him permanently. Also known as we're retiring a player character properly.
Yeah.
Understood. Yeah. Get back in.
But he can take us to his armor and axe with him and fix it on the way there.
Yeah, fix it before he goes back into sleepy times.
Yes.
You're a
So that you get your armor class and damage back on your stuff.
Yay.
So yes. So you're splitting the party where some of you are heading back, or are you all gonna?
It's just Professor Low that's now a moth.
Yeah, I think Aztu and Nova expressed an interest in going back to the facility. I was gonna stay at the camp. I don't know what Sasha was doing.
Yeah. Sasha's going to probably stay at the camp and sleep because she's hurt.
Yeah.
She's gonna take a nap.
Fair enough. guess me and Stu will get in the tank and head on off.
Yep.
Onward to cryo.
Yes. So you split the party and get Kane back into cryo stasis after fixing Asu's stuff. And
Oh.
come morning, where regardless if you've had to watch or not, I can tell you all that you're fine. And in the morning, it is not stormy. It's a nice, clear day with no particular weather of any notable kind. It's just nice and clear. Which, you will be given a tank. This is not one of the Orber ones, it is a Tarantula one. But they will bring more materials back to the cabin and basically be there in time to unload it and everything without wasting much time.
Okay.
You can.
4
Can-
days left.
4 days left on the quest, yes. I do believe I need to send Jerry some stats for guns.
It's the fastest credit. It's almost the fastest crest rides down here because you could do it solo.
You can do that after session unless we're getting in combat.
Yeah, sure. He's gonna do it fast.
Well, really, even if we get in combat, it's only relevant if I roll a 1 on this current gun.
Yep. So, would you spend about maybe an hour unloading the tank, leaving you at 10 a.m. with a tank that has, and an N8 of course, and that has not been specified to having to go back to cryo before like the end of day 2.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, I'll watch you die.
And when you were at cryo, you would have, like Astu and Nova would have noticed that the wandering tree stuff is really close to where you saw the bunch of holes.
No, that's probably
Level 16 now.
good with our timing then. Because they need to be facing the same direction and agree with each other.
Yep. They probably once they settle down, those big turtles take a rest.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, we just had a bunch of lightning storms, so we know we can be fairly certain that some of the trees got zapped. So we can root around for the ash.
Yes. Y'all gonna get Tank to take you there?
Yeah, that
But
would
before
definitely
we go,
help.
this time I will bring a wood axe and a shovel.
Yes.
Probably for the better. Probably for the better. So, the N8 you've gotten this time is not very talkative. And
Fair enough.
and their build is a lot more kind of lightweight in build than the other ones you've had so far.
I'm still not getting XP. Of course, killing me. No.
But you do find the massive creatures with trees on their backs after about, I say 2.5 hours of journeying. And, you guess you can kind of call them tortoises, like, with a bit of goodwill and whatnot involved, maybe. They are basically massive creatures with 5 feet on each side and a whole bunch of trees growing off them. Varying how many trees they are, but depending on size.
That
They
looks like a
are
crab.
The crab.
really, really big. And as they are approaching the holes, and they're kind of all seem to be facing the same direction. As like the first of the small ones get to a small hole and its leg starts melding into each other until they have two on each side. And it starts kind of sinking its way into the hole that is the correct size. Rather burrowing itself because you're noticing that it is expanding the hole to get in. As are the others eventually as they start settling down.
They're probably growing amongst these cycles, so it makes sense.
So,
How silly of us to assume they had 4 legs because there were 4 holes. Obviously, they have 8 legs that just combined down into 4 legs.
a 10.
Obvious.
10 legs that combine into 4 legs.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's a very easy division. How
So it's
silly of
not
us to use the
tortoises.
information we were given.
So it's not tortoises. It's giant crabs. Great.
Yep.
Some kind of crab creatures.
Uh, hermit crabs.
Now,
Or nomad crabs, I guess we could call them.
mind, you are noticing that just because a tree is like a thing is the smallest, doesn't mean that it has the least amount of trees on them or roots. Like some of the really big ones don't have a whole lot, and some of the small ones have a bunch. Like it's very varying in the number of trees and whatnot they're growing.
Okay.
Do we notice any particular trees that look like they've been hit by lightning that are on the crabs?
I mean, yeah, here and there you are seeing like signs of there having been some sort of fire and whatnot on them. Yeah.
We're meant to find the ones with the most roots, or the fewest. One of those.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
trees with the
And the lightning.
like the ones with most trees on them are more likely to be struck because they have more places to strike.
Yes. That would make sense.
So that will probably be our best bet anyway, because we have more places nearby to each other to check.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But what are you going to do? Are you going to climb onto them while they're still burrowing down, or are you going to... What you going to do?
Gonna wait for them to settle down, because that's
Yeah.
the instructions.
I think it would be best to wait for them to chill out first as well.
Well, as they're like kind of settling down, it does take majority of the day before the last of the tree tortoises has started burrowing its way down. Some of them are already like full on laid down and basically just looks like tree covered hills at this point. Like, if you hadn't been watching them burrow down, you would never guess that there was, creatures there.
I swear, this is some kaiju ass world we live in now.
Yeah,
It's definitely strange.
Will you ever finish that book copying everything? You figure out what spells you're taking?
I haven't particularly had much of a look. 'Cause I can if I remember out of character, if I'm remembering rules right, then I can technically only copy down wizard spells, and I think a few of them aren't. But I need to go check individually if some of them are, what ones are and aren't. So I'll figure it out some other time. But identified all of the spells in the book.
Nice.
So there's quite the variety of different ones.
Yes.
Was I right about them all being psychic stuff or mind control stuff since it's a cult, or no?
Uh, the closest would be suggestion for that kind of thing. But there's literally like remove curse, comprehend languages, tiny hut, dimension door, stuff like that.
The hut's gonna be really useful if you get that one.
I need to check which type of spell list they belong to. But yeah, okay.
Hmm.
I'll sort that some other time and work out what I'm going to pick. Uh,
Oh. You finish waiting until all the trees have settled down, or just until some of them have settled down?
I'll start moving before they all start settling
Yeah.
down.
Like, some of the ones still settling, like, you'll notice, like, the, like, ice stalks kind of follow you for a little bit, but they're just kind of still settling down.
yeah, don't approach those ones, I think.
No, no. Just
Uh,
finding one that has a ton of trees on it and is already settled in.
Yeah.
Well, 32%.
So, you do, you can roll me survival checks.
Okay.
Well, you find a couple of trees that has there's basically just kind of, you can see they've been charred, and like along the roots there is ashes and kind of ashy dust. There is also some of it that you do find is kind of having like a little like static spark to it.
That's the one we want.
Probably.
Well, it does say about it arguing to take the lightning one.
Yeah.
So, it basically looks a little bit from when you're watching it. It looks like the kind of like staticky ashes is kind of pushing away at the regular ash. Like it's basically like only staticking near regular ash.
Okay. Sasha, you want to grab the ash since it's still sparking next to the other ash?
Sure. How much do we need?
Oh,
Uh,
I got this
It's like
jar. So may as well like build up a quarter of the way at least.
yeah, probably. Yeah, jar would at the max. It doesn't mention a specific volume.
Okay. So I'm just gonna take the jar and go skedaddle over to the ash.
Yeah. It isn't actually static when you touch it. It's just kind of like doing the little like, like little sparky thing. So, but you gather up the ashes. I'm assuming you're gonna grab until you stop seeing lightnings from the stuff on the ground near it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you managed to fill it up a fair amount actually. But now not sparky ash. And
If it isn't Sparky, then Sasha doesn't want it, so she's just gonna return to the group with what she's gathered so far.
oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like once you like get it in the jar, it stops doing the sparkling thing.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, she's still going to return with a jar.
Yep.
This
Cool.
is what I gathered. It doesn't look sparky, but trust me, it was sparky before I put it in the jar.
Thank you, Sasha.
You're welcome. Anything else you need from me?
Uh, do we need to do anything else with the walking forest while we're here?
Uh, I don't know. I mean, how much time do we have again?
After this, 4 days, you know,
Oh, so we got plenty of time,
you get all the
and
time.
we can get back to um the lake house in like 2 hours or so.
2.5 hours, yes.
So I propose we rummage around here and see what we can find, like of other stuff before we head out.
Do the trees on growing on the turtles look like any of them are growing fruits of any sort?
No, not at a time. No, there are some that has flowers of very like various kinds. Like legitimately, you will like look up at one of the trees and just be like confused because you're recognizing some of the flowers, but they shouldn't be able to grow on the same tree.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's kind of like they've been grafted together.
Yes, for some of them. Other times you are seeing what looks like pine trees, but with like oak branches sticking out of them here and there,
Hmm.
and things like that. It's very weird. It does not look natural, and yeah.
Now, so Gabe, you know how everything we've run into so far is a weird hybrid creature?
Yeah.
The plants are the same way.
Uh, right.
Yep.
Is that why the potato and carrot existed?
Um,
Yeah, probably. And then we'll get some like apple pears here.
but you also find some of the younger trees are completely normal. They're just oak trees or just pine trees or just the correct one type of flower kind of growing them.
Hmm. Maybe
I
it's something to do with magic.
would like a perception check, please.
I'm gonna use luck.
It's really funny watching y'all's luck at times.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're all hearing kind of slow, unhurried, kind of thudding footsteps walking through one of the kind of forest little clusters you're in. Not the specific one you're in, but nearby.
No one more sneaky wanna check that out?
Uh, we could give it a try. I guess I'll try and stealth round and have a look to see what it is.
Yeah. Roll me a stealth check. Fantastic.
Yep.
You kind of like angle yourself around a little bit, like very carefully creep around, like uh whatnot, and you come upon a sight of a large white creature that looks kind of humanoid. Looks to be made out of like a bonish white kind of rock with plants kind of growing over what could be its shoulders and like down his arms. Like, there's flowers, there's clovers, there's vines, and everything. It just kind of seems to be growing freely down his back, shoulders, and arms. And it's just kind of slowly walking through the forest. And then at one point, it'll just kind of stop and look at a tree without any, like, oddities, and it'll just kind of reach out a hand and start kind of carving into it. And once it's done carving, it will reach over to a nearby tree and very, like, clearly, knowing what it's doing, take a branch off and then graft it onto the tree and kind of pulls a little green pulse of magic through, and the branch will kind of spring to life proper on the new tree.
Okay, that explains that then.
And then it kind
I
of
think.
just turns and starts slowly heading your way. It is not moving very fast. And facing you, it looks a little different, like slightly less wild growth and more this, Here, have a picture.
Okay.
Um,
Can I roll? I'm trying to decide whether to want to roll history to see if I've heard of anything like this, or to try and roll insight to see if it would be dangerous to us.
I can tell you right now that history would just give you whatever the fuck you think it would give you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I was leaning more towards the insight anyway, see if it would be dangerous to us from being found in its forest.
it has a really good poker face. One could
Okay.
call it practically stony.
Uh-huh. Well, I am going to try and slink away back to the rest of the party.
Yes. You return to the rest of the party without running into anything. What would you like to tell them?
I would describe the creature, what it looks like, and that it's grafting the different plants together.
So, some kind of automated tender?
Kind of, but not quite.
I mean, did it look organic or like the innates and stuff in cryo?
Kind of like this whitish stone with like all the plants going running across it. Probably be easier if you send a picture, Sky. But yeah, I would describe it in detail, what it looks like and what its behavior was. But I couldn't tell whether it would be hostile to us or not for being in his garden. Because it definitely knows what it's doing with plants for growing, that's for sure.
It's humanoid, so Jerry can seduce it, maybe.
I think your definition of humanoid is very vague. So it's humanoid because it stands on two legs.
It looks like
Now,
it's
that's
got
how.
head
That's
and
how.
arms and legs, so in the
That's how Nova described it.
Well, I mean,
How big is it in compared to like the trees and Nova and all of that? I've got
Oh,
to ask
I
that.
used the word large freight on purpose.
Okay, my brain glossed over that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're in for a ride, Jerry, if you go that way.
What is with you all and trying to whore my man out?
I said if you go for that.
Oh, I mean,
I'm opening a door. He can choose to walk through the door.
I'm just saying, looking at the art, the hip to waist ratio is kind of working.
See?
I'm being cheated on by a monster. With a monster, I mean. God damn it. My heart. I thought you loved me. Anyway, what you actually doing?
Well, you've got more ice cream in the freezer.
You are right. I do have more ice cream in the freezer.
Uh, well, I mean, what do we stand to gain from it?
It could potentially help us with our knowledge of gardening, but it could also try and kill us.
Can we communicate with it?
I didn't try. I don't think it saw me. I didn't want to approach without letting you guys know first in case I got into trouble.
Right. Well, we know that this is going to be here until the next migration is going. And we can probably find it again wandering around. So how about we wait until we get the language books from Aurelius? Then some number of us learn languages, and then we try those. Unless someone has like, I don't know, Druidic or Draconic or something like that, where they think this uh, stone golem will uh, be able to speak with them.
What's the worst that can happen if we just approach it?
It kills
Smash.
us.
Turns you into fertilizer for trees.
Oh, I
Yeah.
mean, Smash could also be the best case scenario, depending on your view of things. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, that sounds like a
Yep, yep.
challenge to me, the GM.
It's not. At least from me.
Yeah, I mean, if Nova or Astu or even Sasha is feeling particularly ballsy, pun intended.
Nope.
I kind of just want to go
Gosh.
over there and say hi and see what. I kind of want to just go over there and say hi and see what happens. But also, if you guys
Yeah.
think it's a bad call, yeah.
We could approach, not show hostile intent, and if it seems to go bad, we run.
Yeah. I think we can manage to get out. Like, we're not that far from the tank.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're in my group. Yeah, I'm getting XP. No problem.
See? You're gonna approach the thing and see if it tries to kill you?
Yeah,
I gotta stay a good bit further back for this one, but
You?
Which one of us is the
close
fastest?
enough to 60 that it's not useful for tier 1 anymore anyway. So.
not me.
I've got 30 feet.
I only have 2.
Sam 30.
I can move 30 feet.
Well, same for Sasha.
Yeah.
You know, I'm impressed with Noah's ability to move 30 feet at once.
I can't. At the
Must be a
Uh-huh.
military.
9, which would be 8 for me.
Like,
And,
you know,
I was barely awake.
some of us stumble when we try to move 2 feet at once. Noah's over there moving 30.
Discord just to see if I'd gotten a message from you. No message, and I just
A lot of shoes you need to have.
right off to sleep.
Mm. That explains the real reason why Nova got themselves frozen. They were
Shoes
like,
are expensive.
shoes are expensive, yeah. That being said, are
Yeah.
you gonna try to approach the critter? Sure.
Yes.
Sure, I would. Yeah.
Yes. You find yourself completely ignored. It keeps kind of just slowly lumbering forward to the next tree that is heading towards, not at all reacting to you.
Hmm.
If this thing is automated to just like take care of this place, who would be the ones who created it?
I'm spending all my AP just trying to keep you up. Why aren't you killing?
I don't know if it is all. Does it look like it's naturally occurring as such, or like some sort of construction?
It looks like one of those, yes.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You don't actually know. Like, whatever assumption you're making could be wrong, it could be correct, but
Yeah, you're a squish.
it's up to
Fair
you
enough.
what assumption you want to make about it.
You
I
did
try to
say
memorize the symbol that's. I try to memorize the symbol that's on its body, like right there, between its legs.
I see. So, Astu is staring very intently between his legs.
Yeah.
What is everyone else doing? Well, Astu is
Don't worry.
being creepy.
It's not creepy. God damn it.
I mean, you're staring very intently at what it has between its legs. Like,
Oh, I get it now. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Now you get it.
I prefer healing to level 5 witch in white gear.
like you can call it not creepy as much as you'd like, but
so squishy.
Yeah, I get it now.
Yeah.
But still, I would try to memorize the symbol because that is a weird symbol.
Yes.
Yeah. If I would recognize the symbol as well, try and think.
No, it's not something you'd recognize.
Okay.
She's
Like-
just going to rest, kind of relax.
Yeah. At least we're able to exist in the same space together.
Yeah. We can search for the ashy remains of a tree and collect it now without it.
Well,
I think
we already got that.
Oh, we did?
Yeah,
I
that
was
was-
gone for a bit, sorry.
No, that's fine. We got that before hearing the rumbling of this moving about.
Okay, we should probably try and leave now then.
It's just slowly wandering around.
I don't want to provoke it by touching a tree in front of it, even just to look at it.
Eventually, you do start hearing a second kind of
There's no way we're completely
thudding, slow walking sound.
Okay, that's probably multiple of them then.
What do you want to do?
We should probably leave before more of them come and see us as a threat.
You're
Is
gonna
that
leave?
not a good? Is that not? Yeah, is that not a good call, everyone?
No, I'm fine with that. We've concluded our business here. We were just seeing if they were going to be hostile with us or not. That's all.
You'll have to catch me up. I was just concluding my business behind that tree over there. What I miss?
Second,
They're ignoring us.
I was. Yeah, yeah, and I was staring at the thing between their legs to memorize it because it's a symbol.
All right.
Of course, you're both at it.
and eventually they're hearing a second kind of
Yeah, that
slow
only
thudding
just
walk towards
happens.
you all.
Some kind of grove tenders.
Something like that. But haven't tried touching the trees or anything in case they
What's your parry?
are less friendly then. Because
Yeah.
they're definitely they're the ones doing the grafting.
I was thinking we should leave now before more of them come and start seeing us as a threat because we're all like in this area with the trees and stuff.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Because we got the thing we needed already, so what's the point of staying here?
No, I was just seeing if we could find anything else out. Like,
Could be that
if we can
parry
figure out
doesn't
what
work for people
how
with
these guys came about, we can figure out something about the world.
anymore.
Someone made these things, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And they definitely use magic to help with the grafting process too.
yeah,
So they are capable of using magic.
It was created by some organization, or else they wouldn't even put a logo on it. So there's that too.
yeah.
I've been playing
Um,
Darker as a troll.
Well,
yeah.
it's not
On the way out, we
I've been
maybe
doing
would want to
Squires to
keep an eye out for
Riches
like older trees,
as a pickpocket rogue.
because I don't know, you might be able to find something near them. Like if
I
someone
guess they're red most of
buried
the time.
something
Like
beneath an
lower
old tree,
level most of the time.
something like that.
With full inventory, and I've stolen all the
You
stuff
can
from
all
others.
roll me investigation or survival. So investigation or survival on the way out.
No group, I'm going
I
solo.
imagine it's a long shot, but it is a shot.
I'm solo queuing and Squires to Riches.
Well,
And then I'm interfering when other groups are doing PvP. Then I steal all
Some
their
pretty good
arrows
shots.
and their healing pots
I'm
while I'm
talking.
fighting. And then suddenly,
Those are-
in the middle of combat,
Those
they
are
have
certainly
those.
shots, yes. You do find a very large, old oaken
I had
tree
one guy,
where
he just
you're
stood by my
recognizing,
corpse and kept
the
beating my
majority
corpse
of it
with
is oak tree,
until he
but
died,
it has
so.
been had apple and pear and plum and all sorts of various berry and fruit bushes and whatnot grafted onto it.
They absolutely
It is
completely
humongous.
useless at
The hill creature,
ruining
whatever you want to
everything.
call it, that is on. There's just the one tree. That's how big it is, because the one that is on is not
a fun
very
little
big.
hint, and it's a good way of
Yeah.
trading position anyway. When it comes to the PvP games anyway. Because of course, if you position wrong, you get spotted.
So, and
Neat.
you have found yourself a big tree.
Are they-
Do we really want to?
For the,
Do we really want to
yeah,
risk
yeah.
messing with the tree with the constructs around it?
I'm getting
Construct around it.
leveling now.
I mean, I'm not planning on damaging the tree. I just want to look around and see if there's uh passageways into the roots, like there were in the mushroom forest, or if there's a hole way up there where someone may have hid something long ago.
Well, I won't tell here you're chosen.
Gotcha. Understood.
I have nothing. I have nothing out of nothing. I have.
Well,
Yeah,
I will
I did get one.
you would like to investigate the tree. I see.
It is a tree.
It is indeed a tree.
I'll help Jerry.
Give Jared a help action.
Yeah, that'll give him advantage.
He is the real me again, my dear.
And he's got one
Yeah,
higher
I'm
than me
ready
on
to be ready.
investigation, so yeah.
Over the shop.
Oh,
Mm.
I mean,
Jerry.
It was
We're
bound to
saying?
happen at some point.
At least it's not you cooking.
Yep. Waste on the unimportant roles.
Exactly.
No, it is very much a tree.
Yeah, we're probably not chasing any leads here anyway.
Yeah.
Mm. For no
What's
reason, I need
happening?
some perception checks.
Oh, I'm gonna use lucky because I don't like this.
Yeah, they've completely
Yeah, I
broken
think I'm gonna use my
Yeah.
inspiration too, just
Oh wait,
because.
did they
Mhm.
fix that again?
Well, it's an improvement.
You got one better.
Before I say any, does anyone else want to use their inspiration?
Nope.
Okay. And
Nope.
Nova, you are the only one who hears the kind of rapid thudding or whatever you want to call it of cloved hooves hitting the ground. Kind of something moving at a very high pace. Is that a big something? It is you say like maybe about your size weight wise. That's sprinting on 4 feet through the forested areas. It doesn't seem to be specifically headed for the party, like on purpose. But it is going to cross paths with the party shortly.
Hmm. I guess I would warn the others that something was running towards us, but not running at us.
No, deer things are pretty popular
Get out the
on
way.
the hybrids here.
Probably a deer or something like that.
Do we get out the way or hide?
Uh,
Oh, I'll step up against trees so I'm not in the way when they if they try to
yeah,
move.
just keep out of the way potentially from where I was hearing it come from.
Get out. Get out the way then.
Yeah. You all get out of the way in time to see a relatively small black and green deer looking creature kind of bursts out of the bushes and like it spots you all and freezes in place. Like it just plants all four hooves. And, it has like a little bit of a green mane going down its sides. It's kind of oddly like patterned in green stars. And its tail is really weird. Like it's more lizardy or like, more dragony of a tail. But it's really nice, big, black antlers and green eyes. It just kind of looks at you, right? And then it lets out what sounds like kind of like a bark or something. And I want you all to roll me a d8 each, please.
Short openings, right? I have 66.
Asu and Nova, I'm gonna need you to re-roll.
I did roll.
No,
Again.
Oh, you need another
re-roll.
one?
Yes.
We rolled
Oh,
the
reroll.
same.
Got it.
Okay.
As to
Us two. It is going to, after barking, lower its head and it's going to charge at you. Antlers first.
Oh,
So you got the best abilities and ready to go, huh?
Um,
Chill.
what are you gonna do about that? By the way, there is a picture if you want some visualization.
okay. If it's gonna charge into me, no matter what, I
It's
will
charging
try
at you.
and charging at me. Nope, charging at me. I guess. Can I try and like grapple it?
ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, I'll try and grapple it. Like hold it up by its antlers, like hold it back from hitting me.
You're going to try to wrestle with it.
Yeah, wrestle.
Yeah. For no particular reason, are you sure?
Now that you say that, probably not.
Just wondering.
I will
Uh,
just like run away and like. Oh, what?
Low saying hurting it is bad luck. I Which to me sounds like if you heard it, we might get in trouble with the big golem things.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So
Okay, then I will not try and grapple it. I'll just try and run away from it, like
Yeah.
climb
Yeah.
up a tree from it or something.
What does the group think about trying to match it up with perfume?
yeah, I was thinking the same damn thing.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you
They
said
say
there.
that I'm like, as they say that I'm running away. Ah, God dang it!
They're
Yeah, we
thinking
should
of
probably go after Astu. Astu, the tank's this way.
Oh dear.
Which way? I'm confused. I'm going whichever way. I'm climbing up a tree or something. I don't know.
yeah. So it is kind of like very proudly standing, or us just stood like like really like chest puffed up and head in the air and looking really like, yeah, that's what you get, kind of like attitude, as much as a deer can have, like real like, what do you take me for kind of attitude to the entire deer standing there.
Right.
Freaking asshole. I really wish I could have punched it, but I can't.
Yeah, well, if something's very punchable or in Fey sorts of territory, you don't want to punch it.
It does seem very Fey-like.
This whole place seems very Fey-like.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we should probably get back to the tank and get back to the fucking lake house.
Yes.
Hmm.
Start getting our second building set up and
And now there's no
workshop ready.
Can you all roll me perception checks as you head back to the tank?
At it.
Yeah. I think we just need to agree to depart.
Stu apparently is not going to roll a perception check.
I'm sorry. It's for some
Eh,
reason my computer freaking acting weird.
Yeah, he was logging in and out of the Roll20 thing.
I see.
Yeah, my computer.
I guess.
Yeah, my computer acted weird for a bit. I got it.
Eh.
There we go. Okay, here we go. Perception.
Yep. Right. So you all kind of notice when you have like a little bit of a tingle on one hand. Like it would be your non-dominant hand if looking down, you will notice that you have a small four-leaf clover symbol on your hand now.
We made the good choice. I hope. Oh
Does
yeah.
that have to mark
Look.
us?
Hmm?
I said, does it have to mark us? Right.
So it is
But
small. It looks like a small green spot. Now, what this mark does is that once you can choose to turn any die into a 20. It doesn't have to be yours. It could be someone else's or something else's. And then the mark will disappear.
Oh, okay. 1 free 20.
It's a one.
glad it wasn't a butterfly that might have given us a tramp stamp.
Regrets.
Did you want a tramp stamp, Jerry?
No.
Jared just like, let me just use this immediately so I don't have to have the tramp like mark on me. So, but you make it back to the tank, unbothered, other than the critter deciding to chase you. Once.
I say we go back to the lake and start building a second cabin, and I
Yeah.
think that'll be enough time for the days to go by where Aurelius will probably come back.
Yes. You're gonna spend your next couple of days building houses and such at the lake.
Yeah.
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 You're gonna pick up some more food on the way up there from
Oh,
Cryo?
Yes, we're gonna need more
a
food.
little bit, yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do
Uh,
have some fish traps like down here, right?
I
yeah,
think it'd probably be best to grab some more long-term rations as well, so
Ye-
we don't have to
Yeah.
break in further to the hills.
Yeah, you have fish nets down by the ocean.
yeah. Like if we're going to be living out here anyway, like if it's going to be sustainable, we're going to be able to. We're going to need to be able to fish and forage and farm and whatnot.
No, it's a backup just to carry a little
Yeah.
more some of the long-term stuff, hopefully.
Ye-
Okay. Oh right. When we go back to cryo, I have that large flower
uh,
sample you got from the bone place, Jerry. You want to analyze it real quick before we leave cryo?
Uh, if we're stopping back at cryo, I can try.
Yeah. It's been preserved in my chest, so it didn't rot or anything. So here you go. You can go analyze it. Find out if that big flower in the bones is worth harvesting for in the future.
I am sorry, the VCR is blinking 12.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll while I'm at it, I'll take some of each of the. Like, I'll take all the sample things we gathered from or for Aurelius. And I'm gonna like do some testing on each of them to uh see what's up.
Mhm.
I give him then one of the amber jelly balls because we weren't sure if it was the liquid or the jelly balls he needed. So I'll give him
Yeah.
Yeah,
those. One of
the
those.
little
Yeah.
tapioca type things.
Yeah. Right. So you're gonna spend about a day checking out all the things while us and them are gonna go build a house, I guess.
That sounds about right. I mean, I can easily get Cryo8 to cart me up there if I make up more stuff that needs to that definitely needs delivered.
Yep. I mean,
Okay.
you only
How
have
many
enough
days
for
of meat
two.
should I?
Hmm?
Sorry. I was gonna say how many days of protein? How many rations of protein should I take from Cryo 8?
Uh, see, there's four of us right now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, each ration is a day. Let's get 12.
Yeah, that'll be for 3 days,
Yeah,
just the backup.
and
12 rations.
if we make it through once we make it through the third ration, that's our sign to go back. Uh,
Got it.
at least for a little bit.
12 rations of met. 12 rations of rat meat in my chest now. Got it.
Yep. So, you do have enough wood and supplies at the lake area to make 2 of the small log cabins you made before.
Oh,
Um,
Should we build 2 of them, or should we build like one in a fence area for like protecting the area, or anything else we should build?
I would like to remind you all that you've
uh,
agreed before to
I
build
want.
houses first and then fences later, so you don't have to move the fences.
Yeah, I was just meaning
Yeah.
part of the area, but that's probably weeks ago. So yeah, fair enough.
Houses first. Then we can focus on the fence, Jerry said. I remember.
Hmm.
Okay.
So,
With the tank's help of pounding the earth and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
and Jerry's gonna be at Cryo 8, doing some brain.
Yes.
What
Doing
was?
some chemical analysis,
Yes, thank you.
and while I'm here, I'm gonna get the distillation process set up that
So when
Taichi started,
Yep.
and move that to the lake house.
Yep. see. Mm. Also, you can roll me 2 athletic checks with advantage for the house building. You've done it before, like you have the
Oh, I always enjoyed our
recipe kind of thing.
Here's the
24.
blue.
That's the
25.
blueprints.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like trolling
Damn.
around in it. So I've done runs
Yeah,
in normals
house building
to get some gear and
is
some gold.
relatively easy. You end up with the same kind of situation where
Doesn't
you know
require us to
you have a
really
bit of an
sit
open
so well.
floor area with a bit of hole in the roof so that you can have a fire pit in it.
Stuff like that.
You know, it's not the fanciest, but it's simple. And now you have 3 little log sheds rather than just one for y'all to cram into. Mind, they are big enough. You did make them big enough for 6 people the first time around.
Yeah.
And Gary,
Yeah,
For
so
now.
Gary
we
for it.
this settlement can house about 18 people if necessary.
Yes, assuming you want to use all of them for housing people and not like other things.
What I don't
Assuming,
like
yeah.
is that she just did done to HR.
Do you think we should, well, depending on how much wood we have left, maybe we should build like some sort of like storage or like beds and stuff like that in here for like once we actually get people and stuff, just as sleeping on our bed rolls in here still.
That would be helpful. Unfortunately, I don't think we have any like actual cotton or stuff. We remember that they don't have cryo 8 that doesn't provide us with like the
Fabrics.
luxury of like blankets, fabrics, and stuff.
Yeah. Uh,
Oh, no.
well, I did say storage first, like cupboards and stuff, or
Mhm.
like tables and all.
You did only really
I-
bring enough wood and such for the exact thing
Okay,
you'd built before, so you have exactly enough for those 2 houses.
Okay, I wasn't sure if there was any leftover scraps that we could cobble together, but sure, fair enough.
Yeah, I think I think when Jerry comes back, we ask him about building the perimeter now because I believe one of the rules is we just have to have a home, and we have to have like a safe area. And I think the fence would make it safer at least.
Hmm. Yeah, that would probably help quite a bit.
That way, we get authorization to
Yeah.
get a farmer that we need in this place.
Now, with Jerry, you got done examining everything after the first day. Are you going to join them at the lake after the first day?
Um,
Yeah.
that does assume I didn't find anything interesting.
Mm. All right.
Uh,
What would you
I will.
invest?
I will say that I probably wind up taking
say.
2 days. Because just off the top of my head, there was the goop, the slime goop
Hmm.
that they were using for electrical insulation.
Yeah.
I can poke around at and figure out, and that gives a little extra time in case I like, in case I decide to do something else before leaving.
Yeah.
Uh, like
And also,
take
if
a sh-
I do quite enjoy the new
like take a shower,
rogue that lets you climb walls.
the showers are good. They're great. It also gives extra time for something else if we want to end the session early, which
I mean, you
is
can-
bringing people with next week
oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
potentially. So that the first introduction that new players can have to this world is Aurelius.
Oh, they're
You
all
know,
gonna jump in the lake and not come back up.
Jerry comes back with the new friend that was woken up from cryo. Hopefully, I wonder who they pick. Oh, I hope they're good mechanics or something, or farmer.
I hope they're nice.
Well, I mean, from the sounds of it, Aurelius will be a perfect introduction to how things work out here.
Yeah, it's definitely a situation where you kind of need to leap headfirst into it.
Yeah, like if this is too much for you, then just go back into cryo stasis.
Sleepy time for now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So, well, shall I just start telling Jerry and y'all what you found in the various things then?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Right. What do you want to hear about first? And this is also a
Uh,
Just a
time where
large
if you don't want to
flower.
stay around, Fran, you can leave. I'm just gonna
it's
be.
okay. I write notes. I do this.
Ugh. All right. What you want to know
So
about
mine,
first, Jerry? Yes.
uh, the dragon plant.
Yeah. So that has hallucinogenic properties, which I'm sure is very shocking.
Oh.
Other than that, it is actually genetically very similar to flesh. Like on the molecular words, science words, like cellular.
Molecular.
Thank you. All of those levels. Like,
It's always in a year and
in
a half,
fact,
right?
Cryo 8 will insist on calling it flesh, like meat.
Well, that's a little redundant because, like, it's the flesh of a plant anyway.
That was like actual, like it has the same like muscle thing. It
Yeah, you mean meat?
like she judges it similar to beef, actually.
Oh.
So we got hallucinogenic beef that causes euphoria. That's great.
Oh.
And it's a flower. Like,
Man, if we could, you know, this would be like peak delicacy if we could, cultivate it. Like we sell the ship for like 5 platinum, across the sea, for like a 6 ounce piece.
My well, upon like hearing those types of properties and stuff like that, my brain just immediately went to like RimWorld and mass producing drugs and just selling it.
Right. Next is the water lilies from the mountaintop.
yeah. Um,
I was about to
They
say,
are just makes for
please
really
let
good
me
parchment.
also travel back in time and get the machine.
Like based on what they're made out of and whatnot. It's if you pulp them, they will basically behave exactly as like really good like paper pulp. Like the stuff you make paper out of.
It's
So
more than
they
8
will
years
turn
ago,
into
isn't it?
high
And even
quality
8 years ago was
paper
COVID, and even then
on
we
their own.
were winding down. Gotta be.
Um,
Yeah.
Next,
I think you want
static
to go
ash
back a
from
decade
the forest.
twice.
Yeah.
In the good old days, huh?
That will make for some really good ink. As long as you're not blending it with other materials of specific properties.
Sorry, I missed what material that was. The plant was.
Static ashes.
Oh, it's the ash. Okay.
Yeah. It'll basically turn into water resistant ink if mixed with a bit of oil or something. That will not fade over time. It'll stay a nice deep black and not wear off or anything like that. Which I know, yes, shocking. The dragon that likes booky things.
Yeah, it's also shocking that if you take a black substance and mix it with oil, it will be,
Ink.
water resistant.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like as in once it dries out, it will
Yeah,
not
I know
smudge or
I
anything
know
like
what
that.
the issue we have right now is with why we're not getting XP.
So
Where are we are flagged? I have 650 in.
And the, mushroom amber.
The
Yeah.
tapioca pearls seems to be
400
eggs of some sort.
willpower, 350 toughness.
Eggs
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, I'm in
Mhm.
full RPG our
Well, what
Uh,
about the fluid?
stats?
the amber fluid is actually
I was
the
I was
sap
wondering why I was hitting for
that like kind of like
600,
oily sap
700
that
for hitting
Cryo would
7,000.
recommend that
Wait,
you mix the ink
wait
with.
a second. These
Like the
are
gaseous.
these are high DPS numbers.
Could you repeat that?
That is the like this the amber liquid. That is the recommended blend with the ashes to make the black ink.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm doing more than you, you know.
Cryo is also very interested in getting more for
Hitting for like
Cryo's
600
usage of both of these.
to put me on top of the row.
And is interested in
Uh,
the lilies for you know, keeping purposes, like a breeding project.
yeah. And the glow moss.
The glomas. The glomas. Cryo actually does not know, other than it being luminous. It has very odd properties, so Cryo can't quite figure out what it does.
I. That is not what I thought I was doing here.
What did you think it was doing?
I thought I was analyzing things, not I was going in and playing show and tell with cryo.
No. Cryos analyze
Yeah.
basically just shows that being, moss, it is magically infused, but cryo systems cannot read the specifics of the magic without more testing, which would require more samples.
This stuff.
Ah, yeah.
That using the dual proficiencies I have. I thought that's what I was doing here.
Yes, right. I will tell you what it does. I will send you a message.
Okay.
So, I'm assuming,
And that's
you first try with cryos things and you just go, what, never mind, fuck this.
like I don't wasn't actually intending in character to talk to Cryo about it. I just
Okay, yeah,
figured that Cryo would have like
the stuff,
chemistry
yeah.
equipment that I could use to do the analysis myself.
Yes. I see.
And
My apologies.
Cryo's just being the annoying lab, you know, other
Annoying
person
lab
in the lab
assistants.
who,
Yeah.
like looking over your shoulder, and like, oh, that's the thing that does the thing. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Cryo. Go away, Cryo.
Yes, Crow, no Crow, go away.
Yes, it's very nice, Cryo.
It's probably helpful if I start sending this in the right chat.
Yeah. It is helpful when I receive the message. I'm gonna be real. My assumption is that Aurelius is gonna use this to make a light so he can work in the darkness on his silly plant stuff.
There you go.
I see.
Well, I mean, if you're going to be well geared, you're not going to be doing casual anything at some point.
I feel like Jared, the character, just like, really?
Yeah. Jerry's conclusion of Aurelius now is that Aurelius is very boring.
Jared was like, this guy's a fucking nerd.
It's not even a fun kind of nerd. It's just like the kind of nerd who got a special interest and knows and just like that's all they're interested in now. It's like, you know, they their whole life, they get into cars and now everything in their life is cars. Every time we talk to them, they're talking about cars again. Uh,
Ye-
When you said Cars, my brain went specifically, yes, Cars the Disney movie, not just Cars as a general concept.
Oh God.
no, I meant like an adult, not an autistic child.
Like one
No,
of
I was
those.
thinking age doesn't factor into that one.
I was thinking he meant like one of those guys that like doesn't let you like have your shoes on when you get into his car.
Ugh. There, yeah.
I imagine during this time when we were doing all our stuff, Sasha went down to the area to get fish from the net left there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would have had time amongst all of that. Oh yeah, I was trying to process those wolf hides, but they're probably way too stiff for much of anything.
Yeah, they're definitely not the easiest to work with now.
I've made a doormat.
You have made a doormat. That you have. So
Yeah, 'cause they're not going to be soft enough for doing anything really. So, if anyone has any better ideas than a doormat, then yeah.
I almost feel bad for not giving those materials a more magical or more potentially useful properties than they have.
Nah, it's fine. We've been way too busy to actually do anything proper with them.
Yeah, I mean, if the player is always bringing
On the bright side,
either
we
a red
we
die
pretty
or
much
a
explored all the
and
landmarks
it's
except for
rewarded
the
somehow.
telescope and the shipwreck. But we
Mhm.
pretty much learned almost everything about this island.
Yes, you have. You learned pretty much everything about this island.
And by that time, we know nothing at all.
Yeah.
Right. We know it geographically.
We know there's some big old swamp we can't take the tanks to.
Yeah,
And with that, I am actually going to end the session proper.